is whatever, because we play so frequently. It's not like we have to get everything done. That's what we started doing that a long time ago, and it's been working out. So
just no more talking about jerking off because I've started the stream already.
Was that included?
Well, great. Does that mean I'm just going to edge for the rest of the night, or?
But yeah, anyways, I mean, the pace is always on you guys. I don't set the pace. You guys do what you want. If you have questions, I'll tell you. And if you guys are slowing down and not figuring out what to do, then I can try and bump you forward. But I try to avoid that. So
I was going to say, how can you tell the difference?
Exactly.
That word is banned at school, by the way. You're not allowed to say edge in school. You're also not allowed to say groom. You're not allowed to say pumpkin. And I don't know that one, but I don't want to know.
I'm going to take a big old edging Cleveland pumpkin. No!
That's why, because you can... I mean, people will use anything. Anything that's used in a way where it's unsavory, suddenly no one can say it at all.
Then they just come up with a new word.
Exactly, and eventually you won't be able to say anything. And that's not PC, that's just... PC is like... not insulting people. That's like basic human decency. This is just like pumpkin.
I mean, come on. Edging is part of my culture, my people's culture. You can't take that away from us.
But yeah, I mean, I started the recording. I don't really have I mean, I guess I can remind you guys what you were doing. Nope. You collected some treasure. You haven't really, I don't think you've appraised or identified it.
No, we were appraising and identifying some of the stuff, but we weren't getting like detailed because I was just using my identify on it. But if I remember correctly, everybody was about to transfer all of their treasure to my character.
Yeah, that's what I remember too.
I don't have like any treasure.
I'm just gonna hold on to all of the money box, all of it for the rest of the group and apostles and Jesus, and just let me hang on to it.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to figure out who's going to carry all this stuff, because you guys don't really have a strength character in the party, and you do have like thousands of copper pieces. So I'm not restricting or doing encumbrance or weight. But if you guys come across something and you want to decide, like some of these like barrels or whatever, if you decide you want to bring out the barrel of rotten mead, you're going to have to calculate and see if you can carry that along with all your other gear. So
I could, we could, take some of those barrels and throw them together with some rods. And next thing you know, you've got like a wheel cart, and then we could just hitch it up to that lizard.
Yeah.
Dangle a stick with a rat hanging down on it from in front of it, and use that to carry all of our treasure.
Yeah, you may need to, or you may want to like like if you have a whole bunch of treasure, you may want to like bury it right outside of the place so no one can find it, then come back and get it later. There's a bunch of different options, but yeah, you guys aren't going to be able to like EverQuest put thousands of pounds in a weightless bag. I mean, unless you get a weightless bag. But you can't just be like, oh, okay, we've got infinite loot. Let's go back and vendor it all. You might have to carry some stuff. But for right now, we're not worrying about that.
Pretty sure EverQuest does not allow that. Pretty sure EverQuest is like the most brutal about weight. Can I please get a so I can move and make it to the bank?
Except for all those weightless bags that my monk carried around.
Exactly. Now that's what I'm saying is current EverQuest. Like all you do, okay, more like World of Warcraft actually, but yeah, World of Warcraft's a better example. But I mean, EverQuest, you kind of have infinite bags, especially with the TLPs.
I don't recognize any EverQuest after 2002.
Original EverQuest, not TLP EverQuest. Think of it like that. You can carry a bunch of stuff, but once it starts becoming a problem, then you have to manage it. So I'm only going to bring it up if it becomes a problem. So I'm not like with Kara's arrows, I'm not bothering to track those. You can track them if you want, but those magic arrows, absolutely, you bet you're tracking them. I think they get consumed when you shoot them. I think if they get consumed if they hit a target. So if you just shoot them and they miss, I think you can retrieve them.
Right now, Nick's like magic arrows.
Yeah, so you guys did have some magic items. You have a +1 magic shield, which Justina recorded. You got the +4/+1 magic arrows. Were they arrows or crossbow bolts?
Who
Suffer
didn't record the
consequences.
shield? Who had the shield?
Or they were crossbow bolts, because I remember we got a magic crossbow, but the string was like undone.
No, you
Yeah.
identified the crossbow. It wasn't magic.
Oh, right.
And they were arrows, I remember, and also that's convenient because I think you use a short bow, right?
Mhm.
Wait, so we have a +1 shield that's about to just disappear because nobody wrote it down.
Jacina has a +1 magical shield, and Pantok has 4 magical arrows. Did they identified them? I think. Let me
Yep.
see what I wrote down. Oh,
So those are
Oh
magic-
yeah. Oh, they're +1 arrows. Just +1.
Yep. If they hit it, as far as I know, I'm not looking it up right now, but I might later. If they hit a target, they lose their magic. If they miss, you can retrieve them after the combat, so that you don't have to track them like regular ammo. But yeah, they're single use consumable items, which is kind of weird, but that's how it goes. That way you can give up multiple of them. Otherwise, you just reuse the same one over and over.
Oh, he's okay. Yeah, so Pantok has a light crossbow, so he can't use the arrows, and Jacina does not have a bow. So I guess actually, Kara, you have a bow, don't you?
Yes, I have a short bow.
Do you want the magic arrows to add a +1? Pantok really wants to get a longbow, but he does not have one right now.
Yes. Ooh, magic arrows. Ooh yeah.
Please write them. Please write them down and don't oblivion them because you never update your sheet. So you have 4 magic +1 arrows that have purple fletching, and I am deleting them from my sheet. So write them down, or they're gone forever.
There they are.
So I think as you're writing those down, I think what we left off with was you guys just fought the leech and then you went back to rest. I think Toddy was trying to identify some things when you engaged the leech. I know there was that longsword that Kara found, and now you guys found the dagger, right?
I have a jewel. Pantok has a jewel
Okay, cool.
dagger.
So you have a jewel dagger and a longsword, I believe.
Oh, I
I also have a silver baton.
I have.
Oh, yeah.
I have copper pieces. I think that we don't. I think you were going to tell us to count it later or something.
Oh yeah, you have. Yeah, if you want to know how many copper pieces there are, you have to. Oh, God damn it! What the hell?
Yeah, I just disconnected.
Yeah, my game crashed.
Disconnected from.
I was looking at my
the
character
server of
sheet,
my
and I'm sitting here
friend.
going, "Oh crap! I wonder how long I disconnected." They're gonna think I'm not paying attention, even though I'm on my character sheet.
I got some kind of.
I don't have
P2P
multiple
error.
monitors. God, I wish I had multiple monitors.
Yeah.
I
Don't
think I
we all?
saved the game recently. Oh, it auto saves.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's back up.
Kara, did you write down the +1 arrows?
Yes, I did.
Make sure you write down that they're purple, because
The
that
purple.
Purple fletching.
visual.
Purple fletching. Ooh, bro, they look like the I don't know if you guys play Terraria, but they look like the Jester arrows from
Yes.
Terraria.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I've seen Terraria, but I've never played it.
Actually,
Oh.
that's actually a perfect example for how they work in Terraria. If you shoot an arrow and it doesn't hit something, you can pick it up. But if it hits an enemy, it gets deleted. So they work
Yeah.
exactly like that.
That's pretty much what I'm thinking.
Uh,
So yeah.
By the way, you were talking about weight. Just so you know, all of my weights are updated, so I
I know yours are.
I know exactly how close to encumbrance I am, which I've still got a pretty good. Well, except for the copper pieces and a few other items that I don't have weights on, but I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still way below encumbrance.
So, yeah, the copper. If you want to count it, you probably have to. You can probably spend like 5 minutes and count it. It's not enough that would take like an hour to count. It's a big chunk. It's a big heavy box. But you've got the silver baton, the longsword, and the dagger.
The longsword. I have that written down.
Yes, you did find a longsword, and I think that was what you guys were trying to identify. I don't remember what else you were trying to identify, but identify takes 11 minutes. I believe you guys just rested. Did you rest before you? you rested before the leech, and then you fought the leech, and then you said, let's just go back to the room, identify stuff, whatever, finish exploring the top level, then go down. So if you guys want to spend time doing that, it's 11 minutes per item to identify. I'm assuming you don't want to take another short rest.
I thought we identified during a short rest because since Zach wasn't resting, he was able to do identify 4 times.
But then we like got more stuff, and I hadn't finished identifying the new stuff. But I don't remember which was what.
Yep. So so if you want to do a non-short rest identify, you can do a quick 33-minute identify session with just Zach identifying the stuff one after another. You can stop whenever you want, etc. But you've got a couple of rooms left you haven't fully explored. The rooms with X's you have explored and found something in them. Does not necessarily, I just have to be clear, does not necessarily mean you found every single thing in them. It just means that you found something in them, so I marked it that you guys explored it.
That is so awesome of you, Jake. Thank you for marking to let us know which rooms we already got everything from.
If there's an X, I'm not exploring that room anymore.
Pretty much. So, I mean, that's up to you guys. But yeah, the question marks are the areas you haven't really fully explored. Whether you want to or not is up to you. And other than that, yeah, let me know what you guys want to do. I think that's it for me.
Well, there is 2 places that we should probably look.
We're doing items first. We're getting through the items.
I know.
Okay, so Toddy, how many items are you going to identify? I have a jeweled dagger, which I guess we didn't identify. And that's about it for me.
We should mark down, like, when we've identified an item, like put a check mark on it or something in our inventory sheets. That would be nice if that feature was there already. I mean, we can always add it, but I will identify whatever anybody wants. I'm going to identify this silver baton because I know nothing about it. So just let me know what stuff you want me to identify.
While you're identifying that, since it takes 11 minutes, it also takes Pantok 11 minutes to set an alarm. So each time you identify an item, he's going to set up another alarm.
You guys just have to decide what items I'm identifying.
Oh, give me rights so I can copy shit. I'm going to make 15 Pantoks. And they're all going to circle jerk each other. That's what it sounds like. Okay,
that's a little terrifying.
Paste. Oh, I should do clone, not copy. There. So I'm putting the next one right here for when we leave the room. So while you identify that, I set that alarm.
Nice.
Okay, 1 second. Let me check what time it is in game. I wrote it down somewhere.
What's that word you use when something's free without copyright?
Free use?
Open domain?
Free use.
Public domain?
Fair use.
Yeah, fair use. Well, yeah.
Free use fantasy music.
Okay.
Okay, so it was 6:40 when you guys began your rest, and it took you an hour, so you completed your short rest at 7:40. And I believe after that rest, that was when you guys went and did you already explore all the rooms? Where is the note about the... I was marking down times after all the rooms you explored.
Itchy. Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. This says 9 o'clock. So the last timer I have is 9 o'clock. How long does alarm last?
8 hours.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you spend 11 minutes identifying an item. What item were you identifying?
Well, I would like to identify the silver baton, but after that,
Longsword.
After what? I want to know what item you're currently identifying.
the silver baton first.
Okay. You complete your ritual, and seems. Oh, also, shit. You know what? Let me just say this first. Is detect magic a ritual? Do either of you know detect magic, and is it a ritual?
Pretty sure the answer to both are yes. I'm checking Pantalk.
Yeah. So I just thought of this. This is something the players are supposed to think of, but also I thought of it, so I figured I'd just let you guys know. Detect magic would detect if something is magical. So instead of going through and identifying every single item you find, you probably could just like detect magic to do like a mass check to see what needs to be identified, and then go through and detect them, and rather than spending 11 minutes for every single item.
Okay, great. Well, that's going to take 11 minutes, and Pantalk already cast an alarm. So after you identify this one item, then Pantalk will take 11 minutes to cast detect magic as a ritual.
Does Toddy have detect magic?
Pretty sure no. Let me check. After all, that would be useful. I do not have detect magic.
Okay, so yeah, then while Pantalk was setting up the alarm, Toddy went ahead and identified something just in case, and this baton is not magical, but it does seem like it would have value. It's more like an art object. It's like a really fancy torch baton.
Ooh, it's going to be worth money.
Money! Let's go!
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again, Jake. Just real
Treasure,
quick.
money.
Oh,
Not magic.
Okay, non-magic, but I'm not able to get like a price or anything from identify that. Right?
You can appraise it during a short rest if you'd like to.
Okay, I'll remember to do that later. Okay, cool. So I am going to add a little check mark for my stuff as soon as I get that done. Okay, so next, are we doing detect magic on everything, or?
Pantalk says, "Hey guys, to speed up this process, how about I just cast a detect magic ritual and see if any of these items ping?" And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Pantalk, you're so smart. Oh yeah, Pantalk, you're so smart." Literally, Jake suggested that. Okay, so Pantalk spends 11 minutes. Why do I have detect magic prepared if it's a ritual? Because I'm an idiot. That's why. I could have. Oh, all my other shits actually.
Probably
rituals.
just because, yeah.
I have a lot of rituals. Pantalk loves rituals. Okay, so Pantalk casts detect magic as a ritual. It takes 10 minutes plus an action, so it actually really just takes 10 minutes.
Okay, you detect magic, and of course, the shield, the arrows both ping. What were the other items you weren't sure about?
Pantalk has a jewel dagger, and that's the only thing he's checking, or that he owns.
There's also an unidentified longsword on Kara.
So the jewel dagger does not ping or anything go off. And neither does the sword. But Kara, while you're holding the sword and Pantalk is casting his ritual, it does seem like this sword is much higher quality than a regular sword. Like you're sort of familiar with weapons and stuff like that, and it seems like it might be a little bit better than a regular sword. But Pantalk finishes his ritual, and it does not ping as magical.
Okay.
Nor is there any other additional magical items in the vicinity.
No magical items?
Okay, well, that checked everything at once.
Well then.
Cool, okay, well, that was quick. That saved us a lot of time. All right, guys, since we've finished checking out the items, Justina says, let's explore anything else we want to up here and then get downstairs. I think there was some, this room needs to be explored, so someone can do that. And then we've also got some rubble there. Oh, I have to, there we go. Oh, God, I need to get rid of this stupid, sorry, trying to ping. there, and there. So who wants to check this room, and who wants to check the stair rubble, and who wants to check the big room?
Hold on a second.
Pantok says, I'll check the rubble. I'm good at investigating.
Oh, I was going to check the rubble. Okay, what are the other 2 rooms again? Sorry, I
You
was
can
fixing up my character sheet.
You can have the rubble if you want. Pantok can check the big room.
I love things that are broken and really got to get deep down and dirty with digging into.
But he asked Justina for guidance, so he's the only one that's going to get guidance.
It's fine. Toddy doesn't need anything other than, well, she's probably going to fail, but you know.
Where's my red dice? I don't got no red. My dice are gone. Sad.
Oh, or the red one's the ones you used? I thought you were using the other ones. I assumed the one they're all here. I just moved them off the table for clarity, and I kept the ones where you guys enlarged them to obscene sizes.
Sad.
Everyone pick a dice set, and I'm removing the other ones.
I picked purple.
Okay, so no one uses the blue or the black ones. I assume since they had giant dice that one of you was using them, and I was specifically trying not to remove your own sets, but
We probably were at some point.
okay. And then
my D20 fell. Oh, it's back.
No.
the blues are just extra copies in case you need to roll like a whole bunch of something. You don't have to copy your own dice, and I'm just going to use whichever dice I feel like because I'm the DM. And try not to. Can you not make them giant? Can make them like regular size. That throws off the
Just-
physics, and also they're just giant and
You
get in the way.
just said if they're giant, you know they're ours.
No, that was for the D20 because you guys were.
Now they're so little I can't read them. Is that medium?
That's why you could just hover your mouse over it, and size doesn't matter then.
If you zoom in with scroll wheel, you can get really close to it, like an old person holding something up to your face. You should be playing anyway.
Okay, I'm going to roll my investigation check with guidance when the DM calls for it.
So with guidance, this is just like a buff. This is not something. I want to use the playtest rule since they finally fixed guidance. They made it not once per day. Do you remember that? The once per day bullshit in the previous playtest? It was like, okay, you can cast guidance as a reaction, but only once per day per target.
You mean 6th edition?
Yeah. So they fixed that. So now it's not once per day, but the range is 10 feet. But normally guidance is range of touch anyway. So making it range 10 feet as a reaction is not a debuff. The problem is you can only do it as a reaction, which I think is also stupid. So for the moment, I'm allowing both active guidance, which you can cast just as it is in the PHB, and both. And you can do it as a reaction, but when you cast it as a reaction, you can't cast it on someone who also has the active guidance on them. So you can pre-cast it on Pantok while he goes and does a thing, but you can also use it on yourself as a reaction or another target within 10 feet.
Okay, I was just going to be in there with Pantok anyway, just make it easy.
Yeah,
and also show that I only get one turn because I'm just one person.
Yeah, I'm just saying that way you can give it to Pantok without having to be right next to him constantly.
Okay. All right. Well,
okay.
I'll make my roll then if that's cool.
So what are you exploring?
The big room right here.
You're just like standing in the middle and just like looking around, scouting it out.
Oh, sorry.
Gygax.
Can you recap the room real quick?
Yes, 1 second. So it looks like it was once a great audience chamber. There's tattered banners and tapestries on the walls, destroyed furniture and heaps of rotting cloth discarded into corners. It looks like it's been thoroughly searched, sacked, and despoiled. Leaves and dirt cover the floor, and cobwebs hang from the walls and ceilings above.
Okay, so I'm going to check the pile of tapestries, and I'm going to check, like, under the table and shit.
Okay, make a perception check.
Oh, perception, okay. So that's +4, and with guidance. 15.
Does not seem like there is anything of interest in this room that would be worth further investigation.
Okay, cool. Next person.
Can I get the rubbly staircase?
Yes.
Oh, are you not done? I'm sorry.
Done.
No, go ahead. So you're searching one very specific area. Go ahead and make an investigation check are you digging through the piles or are you like...
That's what I was going to ask, was a description of the room again to make sure I'm not missing something obvious.
So this one is a broad stone staircase. Oh, sorry, wrong one. What is that? This one? The risers are covered with dust, crushed stone, broken wood, and burned heaps of cloth. So it's just rubble, broken wood, crumbling stone.
If there's one thing I love, getting my fists dirty. So yeah, I'm gonna dig through the stuff. I'm not just cursory glancing it. I'm lifting anything up that looks loose, pushing stuff around, digging through.
All right, make an investigation check.
Nine.
All right, as you try and pull out rocks and things like that, you pull out a couple small stones and pieces of wood and kind of toss them to the ground as you dig through the pile, but it seems like this rubble is pretty much bearing the weight of the entire upper floor above it, and it can't really be dug through in the way that you're trying to do. So it does not seem like this is ever going to be a passable staircase, and you do not find anything of value in your search.
Okay.
You need a significant amount of moving power in order to effectively dig through this. And was anyone else doing anything during that 10-minute search?
Yo, I kind of want to take a look around out here, and if you could redescribe it, that would be cool.
So this area is actually two areas. You've got the broken gates at the front. Pretty much, I mean, just the gates are like broken down. Other than that, it's just a big open grassy courtyard. And this is the littered steps. It's a broad stone staircase littered with stone rubble and wooden splinters, with the doors sundered. So it's really just a big open courtyard with crumbling rubble from... It's open. This is open to the sky, but there's like rubble that's fallen from the parts of it where it's the castle on the corners here. And then there's like the arrow slits and things like that here. Actually, there's only the one. There's not really a whole lot to describe.
Well, I want to take a look hands-on in, say, one of those rubble piles, along with yep, I just want to do that.
All right. Make an investigation check as you try and dig through the rubble to see if there's anything of value.
Dig. That is 18.
All right. As you roam around the courtyard, digging through rubble and casting it aside, you determine that there's nothing hidden under any of these rubble piles that you can find. Maybe if you spent hours and hours with like shovels and laborers digging through all the dirt and the rubble and the debris, there might be something. You can't get that deep yourself, but as far as you can tell, there's no sign of anything like that.
I see. It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm out of here then.
All right. It has been 10 minutes.
I turn back and I go, sorry, no shinies outside. And yeah, I'll wait for anyone else.
I think the last area is this room here, and Justina says, I'll take care of that. So she goes in here and searches the room, especially under the beds. And if there's any other particular objects, let me know.
All right. Make a perception check as you dig through and search for any clues of anything that might be worth checking out.
Justina guidances herself, and she has a +6 to perception. All right. That's going to be 22.
Nice.
Thank you.
Jake's like, it's a shame you weren't investigating the other room because.
1 second.
But in this room, there's nothing.
Oh. Man. That would suck.
You know what? Yeah. All right. So, you investigate the room. You search under all the beds, and you're searching them for anything. But you've got some extra time while everyone else is out there searching stuff, and you're like looking around. You're checking everything, double checking everything. Your elvish eyes come across something interesting on this wall over here. And there's
Justina says, "My elvish eyes detect something interesting," and she walks to the wall to.
There seems to be some rubble and things like that are just kind of like this room is just like a ramshackle. They just threw up beds and whatever was here. So there's a bunch of rubble kind of on this side of the room that's just been shoved out of the way. But your eyes are just so perceptive that you see that this section of the wall right here seems to be slightly off. But there's a big pile of rubble in front of it that would probably take some time to move.
Justina says, "Hey, Elmo, looks like there might be something interesting behind this rubble over here. Strength is not my forte. Would you want to come over here and help me out a little bit?"
He says, "Oh, sure, we can move that rubble. How about having your little earth elemental guy helping you too? That probably would be a good idea, since he's like literally a slave." Or do you think Pantok's earth elemental guy would want to help too? That might be helpful. I'm not exactly a slave. I'm kind of one of your party members.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Hey, Pantok, she screams. "What? You don't have to scream." And she's like, "Yes, I do. You're in the other room, and I didn't want to walk. Would you command Joban McCrary to help us move this rubble over here?" And Pantok says, "Why don't you ask me?" And she says, "'Cause I knew you were busy with other things." And he says, "You think that I am weak because I'm an elf, don't you?" And they bicker for a little bit, and then he says, "Fine." Joban, help Justina move heavy stuff.
Justina's being racist against elves. Oh no.
So Joban and Elmo spend some time clearing array rubble, and after about 10 minutes, the rubble has been cleared to either side of this suspicious-looking wall. And Justina, you look a little bit closer at the wall to where you were, having the inkling, and you see buried underneath all the rubble, near the floor on the wall, is a little tiny hidden catch where you could just barely get your fingers in, and you think that it would pull if you pulled on it.
Justina says, "Aha!
Amazing.
Time for finger magic." And she takes her 2 middle fingers and wags them in the air suggestively, and then she attempts to use them to pull the catch.
You pull on the catch, and at first it doesn't budge, but the harder you pull, you feel it start to slowly scrape against the stone, and then finally it goes click, and the whole wall shifts inward several millimeters.
Aha!
And the catch is now loose.
A hidden door. I press it open.
Oh shit.
You push the door open, and although it's heavy and worn with age, it sinks into the wall and turns on the hinge as it reveals a hidden staircase.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my god.
Well, there's a fucking find.
Holy shit, Justina.
And Pantok says, "Who's Jesus whatever you just said?" And she's like, I don't know. Actually, I don't know why I said that. By Celestian Starry Beard.
That's better.
All right, well, we got a choice, guys. Oh, before we do this, do you want to go feed your lizard friend any more ratties?
Yes! Kara jumps up and down excitedly. Let's go!
She drops some guidance magic on you so that you'll be bonus to any sort of animal handling. And then they wait here to descend. We don't have to go down this staircase, but usually secret staircases are awesome. So that's Justina and Pantok's preference.
One of you please come along with me just in case the lizard gets out and all mayhem strikes in this place. Pretty please. I do not want this lizard escaping.
Justina says she does not want to walk away from the hidden staircase now knowing that it's here in case some weird shit happens, but Pantok says that he'll stand at the door. And if you need him to blast it.
You can speak with animals. You can talk to them.
I'm not using my last spell slot to talk to the Lizzie. I mean, unless you really want, but I figured you want that. That's like our only heal.
I get that.
How about if we finish the basement and don't need that heal, then before we long rest, then we can go talk to it.
Yes!
Kara leaves and nods to Pantok as he goes over, grabs some rats he left on the table. He left like a bunch of rats on the table because he gathered them all up sometime during their short rest and just dump. And he grabs 3 more rats by the tail, walks on over, and goes. He inhales, mentally prepares himself, and opens the door, but he creaks it open and peeks his head in, see where the lizard is.
Make a perception check.
Okay. Please. This is so important to me.
And Toddy dies.
Don't forget the guidance.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, why didn't your alarm detect this huge ass boulder?
Roll it, or have you already rolled it?
So with guidance, with the new guidance especially, you only need to roll it on a failed check, but you can just because the reaction thing is when you fail a check, so it's you can cast it as a reaction when an ally fails a check, but you can always just roll it yourself, just preemptively. There's no reason not to. So yeah, Justina will never roll guidance. It's always going to be your responsibility.
Cry.
You roll a d20 plus a d4.
19 with guidance.
All right, you peek in, and you're able to quickly scope out the room without worrying about, like you don't have to stare and search. You quickly see what's going on. The lizard is over in his corner, and he's got a big old snot bubble. He's sleeping, and he looks like his belly is big and stuffed, and there's not very much left of the rats that were there.
Kara makes a noise, like hitting the door, and quickly tosses in the rats. See what he does real quick. If he sees that he's threatened, he will close the door.
The lizard doesn't seem to respond to your light tapping noise. He seems to be asleep and comfortable.
Okay. Well, how about I make a louder noise?
You are welcome to do that.
Okay, it goes from to more like bang bang. Knock,
The lizard
knock.
wakes up and charges at the door. Make a dexterity check if you want to try and shut the door.
I throw in the rats as well. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Wait. Do I? Okay. 18.
The lizard charges at the door, rage in its eyes, and right before it slams into the door, you toss the rats in and shut the door, and its body slams the door. A big crack forms down the center of the door, but then you hear some slight crunching, and then it stops.
Oh, every time. Thank you, big lizard. Oh, I love that little lizard, even though he's tried to kill me multiple times. I'm going to barricade the door again with the same thing that it was barricaded with last time.
Okay.
And leave with a big little smile on my face. The lizard has been fed. He has been fed. He is happy. He tried to kill me once again, but he is a happy lizard. Eating rats. Very good. Anyway, secret staircase, woo! Guys?
Everyone's still there?
That's what I'm wondering.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, or sorry. When it's something that's very role play that I'm 0% involved in, then I kind of halfway tune out. Sorry.
Bruh.
Oh, how
Mad.
Justina says, "Oh, how'd the lizard taming go?"
Oh, good. Same as last time. I threw in the rats. It tried to kill me. I closed the door before it can kill me.
Oh, great. Well, I'll tell you what. If we can, I'll try my best to preserve any heals, and if I can save that last spell slot before we long rest, then I will attempt to talk to the lizard, and hopefully, with a full tummy, he will be willing to speak. In fact, not only will I do that, I will I'll try to save a wild shape charge so that I can turn myself into. Oh shit! Can I turn into a lizard? I'm checking to see. No, not yet. Probably. I have a list. I downloaded a whole app that takes up 150 megabytes on my stupid phone. Giant lizard. Yes. So she says, I will turn myself into a giant lizard. Ah, yes, I remember the first time I spotted a giant lizard in the forest near my home. And she, what's the word? Digresses slightly. And she says, yes, I will turn myself into a lizard and speak to it and see if I'm able to make it even happier with us. But I think that we should look for even better food for it. It's probably tired of eating rats.
That is true.
I think that we should head on down this staircase if you are all in agreement.
Agreement here. I want to see what's down there.
Kara, would you like to scout ahead and we'll hang a little bit back from you?
Yes. Okay. I'm going in. Ooh,
Do you want us to do a marching order? Or are you going to switch maps?
I'm going to switch maps.
Okay.
But yeah, what is your marching order? So Kara's going down first, and what is your specific plan for approaching this?
Okay, since I'm in lead, I would like to stay 25 feet ahead of the party, but still in sight of them. So if I turn a corner, I can peek over a corner, nod back to my party, let them know it's safe, and then keep going.
Okay, Justina will lead the back rank, and she says that she will try her best to stay 25 feet behind, and the rest of us will each be within 5 feet in a single file.
Awesome.
What's our lighting situation? Pantok and Justina and Toddy and can all see in the dark. Can Kara?
Pretty sure he can. Let me see.
That's Kobold's whole thing is
yes, dark
they
vision.
get disadvantage in light.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hey.
So we have no
before we
light
do
source.
this,
Yes.
I really have to go to the bathroom and also have to blow my nose because congestion. I will be right back real quickly, if that's okay with you guys.
Yeah, no problem. Go ahead.
Have a good
Here,
poop.
No, I don't. I'm not shitting.
Enjoy.
So as you guys start to descend and you're discussing your plan, Elmo kind of twiddles his thumbs together and he goes, "So, you guys You guys really don't have any trouble with this lighting situation, do you?
Should have thought about that when your soul picked which type of person to be your parents. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Justine,
He says,
Pantok says, well, I've got some torches and I can light them easily with a firebolt. So if you'd like, I could hand you a lit torch.
he says, oh yeah, torches are great. I just, you never know what fire will do, and if they come across some pockets of gas or something, I'm just kind of a little bit paranoid about that. Do you have like any magical lighting by chance?
No, sorry.
No.
That's what
Bummer.
that's what Pantok says, and Justina says, "Yeah, sorry. She doesn't, right? Nope.
He asks Toddy too, but we'll wait for her to come back. Him to come back.
Kara?
Oh no, Toddy. Did I say Toddy?
Is that KFK?
Yeah, he said be right back.
Oh, I missed that.
So he's gonna ask Toddy if she has any magical light, and if not, then he'll reluctantly take your torch.
Spoiler: she don't.
He also laments the fact that if he's holding a torch, he can't carry his shield, and his shield is kind of useful.
Pantok can hold the torch for. Pantok says, "I can hold the torch for you. Looks like I'm one of the only ones with free hands."
He says, "Well, I mean, if you don't mind, I just would hate to be useless down there and not be able to help you guys fight if anything bad comes up."
Okay, but if something does come up, I'm throwing the torch at it so you can see it to hit it.
That's not a bad idea, actually. So, Kara is 25 feet ahead. Everyone else is in the marching order on the board. Welcome back. I'll say something.
The little AFK that was hovering above my head disappeared.
And the rest of the party is in marching order with Kara 25 feet ahead. Everyone else is 5 feet apart.
Yep, and Pantok has a lit torch.
Where's Joban?
Do we need to be single file?
Not necessarily.
If we don't, then Pantok wants Joban to be like right next to him, like closer than 5 feet.
Joban is small enough for this corridor that he can be basically in the same square as Pantok. That'll be fine.
Okay.
Toddy, Elmo is revealing the fact that he can't see in the dark, and he's asking if anyone has magical light. Pantok's offered him a torch, but he doesn't like the idea of a torch in case there's any pockets of like natural gas or anything like that. So he's asking if there's magic lighting.
Don't worry, I'm going behind him. He'll be safe.
So he says, okay, well, if Pantok's gonna carry the torch, if you guys feel comfortable with that, then I guess I'll trust you. So, okay. And did you say back, Kara?
I'm looking to make sure I don't think I have any magical light. Nope, not something I was worried the slightest bit about, since, I'm not a dumb human.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought someone might have taken the light spell, but he thought someone might have taken the light spell.
Hey, I've done that in a campaign before.
Welcome back.
I've been back ever since Max said he was back. I was like, oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, I heard you say that, and then I asked, but I didn't hear a response. But I think someone else was talking.
I hear Deanna talking to Miles on the phone, and I just heard her say there's no such thing as too much cheese, and I have to concur.
Yeah, I can confirm.
All right, so the party is in this order, but they are not appearing on the map yet because Kara is 25 feet ahead. Let me check and see how far down the stairs go first.
Ooh, excited.
Oh no! Kara trips an alarm. Pantok laughs deviously.
Oh my god.
The entire basement is alert and awake and aware we're here now.
This is a giant dungeon map.
It doesn't say how far down the staircase goes, so I'll say probably about 30 feet. So by the time Kara rounds the corner, you guys are all entering it. This is what you see as you peek down around the corner.
Oh. All of this? Okay.
Yep, a staircase, coated
Hey,
in.
I'm here, but I'm like semi AFK. But Kara's the one exploring ahead anyway. So just say my name. Say my name. If someone needs me, just make it clear.
Okay. Kara, make a perception check.
Okay. Dice. Where are you? Oh, there you go. What was that? Okay. 12.
The staircase down is a little bit dusty, but there don't seem to be any cobwebs or anything in here. But also it's completely pitch dark. And you have dark vision, but you can only see things in like black and white. So it's a little bit hard for you to see things. Does not seem like there's any light sources as you descend the staircase. And you see ahead of you that there is a landing at the bottom of the stairs where the ground flattens out.
Okay. I go on forward. And at this point... Oh, well, of course I signal back to my party. Hey guys! Psst, psst, come here. Psst, psst, psst. And from here, I look and peek over this corner.
All right. So that is actually a wall. There's 3 walls here. And this side of the wall looks like the back side of a secret door. I mean, it's kind of you can tell there's like I think let me see if there's anything like from this side to open it. 1 second.
If it's a hole with a sign above it that says disarmed, stick something in there, not your arm.
Hey, the disarm trap was clearly labeled. It's
very literally clearly labeled.
Emphasis is important. It's not disarm trap, it's disarm trap. Where?
Yes, they're always messing this up. Forgetting the commas and punctuation.
Okay, so it looks like on this side of the door there is a catch, kind of like the one at the top, except the catch on this side is obvious. It's just like a little, kind of like a little fire alarm lever. And you believe that catch is the internal mechanism for opening the door, which you'll then be able to grab and slide in. There's kind of like handholds on the inside of the door. There's two metal rods where you can grab and pull the door inward.
Is it a fire alarm lever or a fire alarm lever?
It's a fire alarm lever.
I'm kidding. I know you're describing a type of lever.
No, it's an alarm that when you trip it, starts a fire. It's the fire alarm. Oh. That's how you know it's gone off, because there's fire.
Okay.
That's kind of alarm.
You flip you won't be able to. You know how secret doors work. You won't be able to pull the door open until the catch has been flipped. But that's obviously how it works. It's not. There's no attempt to hide it from this side.
I see. I wait for my fellow party members to catch up with me, and then I spill the details about the secret door.
They've been instructed to wait 25 feet behind you. So your waiting is going to be for a long time.
Right. Look, I go back and look up, and I go, guys, come here for just a second. Or you know what? I'll go to
that would be Justina, who's in front of the party.
Oh, what's Justina need to do?
You know, I'll just go to you guys.
Here for just a moment.
What's Justina doing? What was the question? Did Kara find something?
Yes, I found a secret door with a catch. The fire alarm. And it will spew fire. And...
Ooh.
No, there's a little catch. So kind of like the catch you opened on the top part of the room, the internal mechanism on the other side of the secret door is a similar mechanism, but this one's not hidden in the stone. And I said it's kind of like a fire alarm, where it's like just a little lever in the stone that you can pull.
Yeah.
Okay, so that looks like the way to open this trapdoor from the other side, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what. So Justina says, "Oh, it looks like this is a way to open the secret door from the other side."
Mm-hmm. So if I start burning and you see me on fire, running back to you guys because I'm on fire, then yeah, you'll know. But anyways,
Then we'll yell alarm.
what's the deets? Okay. Well, there's not much to do now besides pull the trigger. Pull the little catch and hope I can get out of there in time before I get spewed with something. Possibly fire. Most likely fire.
Because there could always be fire.
It could always be fire.
All right, you pull the catch.
Yes.
All right, you grasp it, and it pulls down with a little click as the door in front of you. Dust falls out of the little cracks, and the door shifts a little bit, and it looks like it can now be pulled open.
Okay. I slowly pull the door open.
The door pulls inward, and then on like a little rail, it slides to the side into this wall, and it scrapes across the cobble ground. And as it opens, it reveals a room.
Okay. Ooh, wee.
And one moment. As soon as you open the door, the cool air from this little corridor kind of like vacuums the room air into you, and it kind of like you get a big whiff of kind of warmish, humid air in your face.
Gross.
And this large room reeks of animal waste intermixed with a foul body odor. The floor is pitted flagstones and mostly clear. 4 equidistant stone pillars, with a 5th in the center, support the ceiling, although it still sags in places. In the northeast corner of the room is a pile of furs and other fabrics. And nearby the fur pile rests a battered wooden chest with its lid closed. And that's the description of the room. In one moment.
It smells like the ghee in here. Oh,
Oh,
no.
absolutely it does.
Icky.
And speaking of which, as you peer out into the room, which you can clearly see out into,
Yes. Ah! Okay.
a tall, foul creature with bloated skin,
Yay, mama!
clad in various rotting furs, stands before you. It's staring at the door that just loudly scraped open and brandishes a massive double-headed great axe, glaring at you expectantly. It hesitates to raise its weapon as it cocks an eyebrow at you and says,
Jamie, come give mama some kisses.
that door was there.
I slowly back away just a little bit. And
Hey, where you go?
and over here is where I can see the rest of the party, and I go. You can see visible panic on my face. I know he can't get. I know that big guy can't get through the door, but you gotta leave. There's a big guy. Big. Okay, guys, come down here now.
Pantok
Uh,
says, okay, I know a little bit about ogres, and they're not necessarily going to try to crush us, but they're probably going to lean towards that. So we need someone who's really good at negotiating, and potentially we might have to give him a little bit of a bribe or outsmart him. Or we can just
Although
kick
we
his
had
ass.
somebody like that in this party.
I can try my best.
Where you go, little guy? You hear him trying to squeeze himself through the door as his battle axe scrapes the stone walls.
Pantok whispers, "Don't piss him off. Just try to make peace, and if not, I've got some magic missiles to cram up his ass." But
Okay.
but we do not necessarily have to kill him. Maybe we can even get information. So try your best. If you need
Okay.
something, let us know. But oh god, here he comes! Here he comes! Go go go!
He peeks around the corner, and you smell his foul breath as it wafts up the air, and he shouts at you, "Come back, little scaly friend!"
Hi, we've been
Why
trying
you
to
run?
reach you about your car warranty.
Hello, big friend. I just so happen to notice your nice room you got there. It's very lovely indeed. Very, very lovely.
Room stinky. You
Room
stinky. You smell like people. Why you smell like humans? You no smell like human friends. You smell like stinky humans. Why you no wear good clothes? You hiding something?
No, I helped get rid of stinky humans that lived upstairs.
He looks at you suspiciously and raises his battle axe and says, "They no show you secret sign." And he prepares to swing his battle axe at you.
Wait! I come bearing gifts for you, big sir.
Make an intelligence check.
Maybe throw arms in front of face.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Maybe throw arms in front of face. That's your
Throw
answer. with
arms
advantage.
in front of face.
Oh dear. Oh.
Make the
You know
sign.
the information you
don't.
spent an hour and a half deciphering from the bandit?
I duck around the corner and I throw my arms in front of my face and make the sign.
Oh.
He looks up at you and says, "Intruder!" Everyone roll initiative.
Oh, okay. I tried. My
God
best.
damn it!
Yep, sorry.
tried my very best.
You guys you aren't wearing the clothes that you're supposed to be wearing, and
I get it.
he was supposed to immediately attack you, but since Carr is a kobold, I was giving you the benefit of the doubt, but you guys were too slow to pick up on that. So initiative time.
Oh, what was the clothes thing?
We were supposed to wear their uniform.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because the ogre is allies with them, and this is the secret passage. Okay. All right. Well, we've learned.
You decided to take the back entrance without any caution. You're fighting an ogre now, so
I get it.
No. I just it's for us to learn later. Is that so? Ogres tend to be like allied with whoever. So that's what the situation was, and I totally forgot about putting on their clothes and like dressing like them. So if we had dressed up as them, we could have down there and been like, "Oh yeah, hey, it's just us, just walking through like we normally do." But that's okay. We'll just blast him. Pantok is rolling without guidance, and Justine is doing guidance. No, we won't. Okay, Pantok is 8 initiative, but I'll go ahead and move it. I'm telling you, but I'm going to move my guys.
Yeah, you move them.
I tried to help.
Hey, just a tip for the adults in the room. It sounds like right now he's just testing boundaries and trying to find ways to get at you. So one thing that my mom used to... Oh, am I on... Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
Damn.
Well, I wasn't going to tell him that we could hear him. I was interested.
Big ogre. Big.
We're going to die.
We're not just gonna die.
Correction. Y'all are gonna die because my ass is gonna run.
Oh, I don't want to roll a new character. I like Kara, and I like having a pet lizard. That would be cool.
Jake's like, oh, want to have to redraw your character because you changed from a Lou to a Mandolin. I'll make you have to redo your entire fucking character icon. Your model, your figure.
By the way, I never got the chance. I would like your character model. They're
Thanks.
very
Working on it.
they're very they have honkers,
Oh,
and
buzz.
I don't know why they have such big honkers. Why'd you do that? Is it a purpose design? I'm pretty sure it is. Purposefully big honkers, but whatever.
Yeah, I didn't accidentally make big boobs. My character just has big boobs.
I totally accidentally did that. 100%.
Okay, Justina's an 11.
What do you need?
Okay, I'm looking up. I saved Elmo's stats somewhere and I can't freaking find them.
Well, coincidentally, I did save them. He is a level 30. He has 600 HP,
Frozen egg roll.
plus 34 to attack, 75 AC.
And asparagus.
I love asparagus.
And asparagus.
And asparagus.
I should have left myself off mute so you could hear me parenting.
That's what I was saying. I was like, oh, I wasn't going to let him know we could hear him. I was interested.
Also parenting other adults, just saying.
I heard you.
Christ almighty.
Oh, Nick is he's on a game. He's not even.
I don't know. He kind of like died, so he's not very almighty to me.
If you need me, Deanna, just tap me.
I will.
I'm right here. I'm here for everyone.
We love you. Thank you.
And all of this without the warm, comforting embrace of the forest.
You know, you could order some forest for me
I did.
Order forest.
and enjoy it vicariously.
Where are you gonna order it from? Forest One? No, you're gonna order it from
Amazon.
Amazon Rainforest.
Amazon.
Forest.
What do you mean?
Okay, so Elmo goes first. He's way back up in the front, and he's just trying to stay quiet right now. Justina and Toddy. And Toddy, you just ran down the stairs and threw your arms in front of your face, and he looks at you in alarm and looks down at the kobold and says, "Intruder!" and raises his axe.
You know, if I had just remembered the close part a split second sooner, I could have done like disguise self first. But you know,
That would have been a good idea. You don't know what to disguise yourself as.
really wish I could. Yeah, well, I could guess whatever those guys we killed upstairs looked like.
Particularly for this mission, especially since it's so Gygax, I feel like I'm learning a ton from every mistake that we make, because when you experience it, then it's kind of like, oh, I see how it works. Like the other campaigns are just not really written that way, and it's just kind of like, oh well, do whatever. But Gygax is very, I knew a bit about ogres. I actually kind of knew that's a thing where it's like you might be able to ally them, but I wasn't thinking about the main thing, like who would he be allied with? Oh yeah, the bandits.
It's a shame whenever we roll characters, they'll have not learned this stuff yet and start over.
That's the main thing about Gygax is every new character gets a little bit smarter and a little bit more cautious. That's the only thing.
That's what you think. I just jumped down the stairs at an ogre.
Fair.
I'm happy to slurp up this XP. Pantok's got 3 spell slots.
Yeah, big old juicy XP bomb in front of you. Toddy, it's your turn. What do you do?
Toddy doesn't want to go first.
Well,
You're in front.
Oh, you fixed my little thing there. Thank you. No, Elmo's in front.
Nope, you're in front. It's Kara, and then you, and then Justina, Elmo, Pantok.
Fuck, I'm in initiative order. Fuck.
Yeah, he's way up at the top of the stairs.
Is it too late to try to negotiate with it?
It's never too late to do anything.
No, wait. Okay, I want to try. I really want to try and negotiate with them. I want to try and explain. Wait. We're new. We were shown the hand sign, but we were told to get clothes, and we didn't. They didn't give them to us.
Justina's cringing at that attempt.
One
visibly. Ogres are pretty stupid. We very well, if we can come up with enough bullshit and like we could totally, like, I don't know what it would be, but that's what I'm going to try is bullshit. But, you know, we can also kill him, too.
We were told to pick up clothes. We came down here to pick up our clothes, our outfit, our uniform. They didn't tell us. It is just,
Make an influence check. What are you trying to do? You're trying to lie. You're trying to lie to him. No, sorry. You're taking the influence action as your turn in combat.
Stop rating first edition.
It's not first edition. It's 6th edition.
Oh God!
No,
It's even worse.
I didn't even catch that. I didn't know what influence was. I just assumed I'd forgotten.
Yeah, 6th edition has like all these cool new actions and stuff that kind of like 5th edition, but they're actually useful instead of the shitty ones.
I'm trying to convince him that we're just new recruits. We're not handed our outfit, our gang sign yet, and we were told to come get them, and we obviously got turned around. And
okay, so you're straight up lying to him. So this will be a deception check. So
fuck yeah, I'm straight up lying to him.
Make a deception charisma check.
Can Justina have a reaction?
Yeah, we're the new guys here to replace the ones we killed in the room above.
Justina is not within 10 feet of Toddy at the moment, but Justina and Toddy go at the same time. So if you want to move to within 10 feet of Toddy, you'd be like here.
Yes.
The stairs don't go that direction; they go straight up. But we'll just pretend it's going this direction instead. Okay. So if you hear what's going on and you run downstairs and whisper guidance, you can grant Toddy guidance.
Yeah, Justina hears what's going on, and she's like, shit. So she runs forward within 10 feet, and she whispers some magical, encouraging words to Toddy.
So
you said it's a deception check?
Yep, deception check for your influence action.
And how does guidance work again? Because God, I can never remember.
Add a 1d4 to your roll.
How do you not remember how guidance works?
No.
Okay, so I got a 14 plus.
Oh, nice.
I roll a 1d4.
Yep.
Toddy has a +5 to deception. Oh!
What? So 15. Hey, but a third of that roll.
That's a threshold. It might work.
My innate ability to bullshit.
You start to bullshit him, and you're telling him that you're new recruits, but you don't have your clothes yet, and you show the gang sign. Kara, do you also show the gang sign?
Yes.
Okay, you're both throwing up your arms in front of your face, and you said you weren't giving your clothes yet.
Is there time for Pantalk to run upstairs and grab the clothes and whip them on because the ogre hasn't seen them yet?
This is the part where Jake goes, and then the ogre doesn't believe you and attacks with advantage because you can't see it coming because your arms are in front of your face.
You have not seen any clothes, which would be any different than your current adventuring outfit.
Piss. And I don't
None
have
of the clothes the bandits are wearing is any sort of specific identifiable clothes. Notice that the bandit did say he was never allowed down here, so it would probably have been irrelevant for them to be wearing any special kind of clothes.
And the ogre said that it was supposed to be nicely dressed.
I don't know if I said that, but yeah.
I remember that part.
You say that to him, and he holds his axe up and pauses for a second and says, "You no sign, but you no wear clothes. You gonna be in big trouble with the boss."
That's okay. We can go back and we'll sort it out with him because that was a mistake on our part. We misunderstood where we were supposed to go to get our outfit, to get our clothes.
He holds up his axe and then he rests it on his shoulder and he points up the stairs and says, "Go get clothes or me have to smash. Me gonna get in trouble with the boss, then he take away my food again."
Okay, we go get clothes.
Okay, we'll be back. Thank you.
Oops. Kara is gonna go up the stairs.
Once he sees you leave, you hear him trumping off back into his room. And he shouts, "And shut the door, there's a breeze."
I go back and I shut the door for him. Then I go around.
Okay, guys.
Well, wait.
We have some talking to do. What are we going to do now?
Well, I don't want to get. Pantok says I don't want to give up this awesome secret passage. So is he saying that he's not going to kill us, but he's not going to let us through? Because I'll blast his ass.
Yes, but that was the thing. We weren't exactly an ass blasting configuration. Kara was about to get ass blasted to the face.
I was. Ah!
Oh,
He
let's
was so
see.
smelly. His breath smelled like spoiled tuna.
Well, let's see. So Pantok has sleep, magic missile. Let's just see.
At least this way we could walk into the room readying actions. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm fine either way. But is that clear? That I mean, is that what happened? Is basically he said, "Okay, I'm not gonna kill you, but go back upstairs. You're not allowed to be down here."
He seemed like he was ready to start smashing you, and he kind of gave you one last warning because Toddy had such a silver tongue that he said to leave before the boss sees you, or he'll get in trouble. But he seemed ready to smash you if you didn't listen to him.
Is there a way for Toddy to make herself look like the boss and come down and be like, "Okay, I'm the boss here"?
If we knew what that looked like. I mean, it's an ogre, so we all look the same probably, but I'm sure it can tell the difference in the clothes. If I, do a 3-piece suit and I walk down there like, hey, why not purple wizard robes? We're kind of fucked.
Did we not see a boss-looking bandit, or So there maybe is a boss of this dungeon somewhere, some sort of a bossy guy that's not just the bandit. I don't know. Part of me just wants to go blast him. I'm not really.
I am okay with blasting him, but we had just kind of bumbled into that, and Kara was about to get seriously wrecked.
Okay, what is? I want to ask Elmo what he thinks, because he's our tankiest tank, so we're really gonna need his buy-in if this is what we're gonna do.
Because at least this way we can walk into the room a little more prepared, knowing what the fuck we're about to walk into.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "Well, I mean, I didn't see it myself, but if there really is an ogre down there, we're pretty strong. We might be able to take it, but I don't know if I could promise all of us would survive, and I don't know if I'd want that on my conscience. I'll be fine probably, but you guys are, yeah. I mean, whatever you guys want to do, I'll be right there with you. We're a team."
Did Pantok or
Justina
see the ogre?
No, Kara and Toddy did.
Okay,
Can I examine the dead bodies in the room upstairs just to look at them all again and look closely at their clothes? See if I can identify anything that might be sort of like a gang symbol or something more obvious.
Does Pantok really only have 5 HP?
Yeah, remember you got eaten by rats.
I'm feeling less like going face to face with this guy, especially from this angle. So
especially because of the way we were kind of stuck in that hallway with with Kara right up front, and
Okay, see if there's any other tricks that you can pull out, and if not, let's go down the other staircase and just remember this exists. I'm not against fighting him, but I don't want to blast down from here.
There was nothing special on the corpses of the bandits. They seemed like just regular run-of-the-mill bandits in leather, and one of them had the chainmail. You do, after thoroughly searching them, you do find the river rocks, but those are just the same as what you already had. Nothing new or special. And these guys don't look. I mean, they look like bandits, but there's nothing on them where you'd be like, "Oh yeah, these are the sticky hand bandits." There's no identifying information like that on them.
They don't have armbands or something like that on their arm that's obvious.
Right.
Now, if we find a boss down here and kill his ass, then we could totally come back and try to befriend the ogre.
I feel like if we had the grease spell, I'm just saying. Grease and fireball, really great combo.
Grease would be cool. Justina does have entangle. I still think we could take this guy, but there's probably not. We probably don't need to engage that yet.
We could also at least have come into the room in a better marching order and gotten more of us into the room fast. And as opposed to, Kara and then me standing there in a hallway that's 5 foot wide against an ogre.
Yeah, that was a very uncomfortable position, and I do not wish to do that again.
Said the
Normally, I'm
actress
one
to
for
the
uncomfortable
bishop or whatever.
positions, but oops, sorry.
Say that again, both
I'm
of you?
just gonna say that's what she said.
I said normally I'm all for uncomfortable positions, but not that one.
Like the back of a Volkswagen?
Yeah, exactly.
Stop.
That's from Mallrats.
Yeah, showing our age on that one.
I love Kevin Smith. Okay, well, let's go back upstairs, and we're going to... Ooh! Want me to put an alarm here?
Yes.
Okay, so
That would be
it's
very
going to take
useful.
11 minutes, but Pantog is going to set an alarm right over the door.
Do we have 11 minutes? Is he going to come bumbling through there wondering where we went?
He asked you to shut the door behind you, and if no one did, he shut it himself. So the door is shut.
So I'm going to cast alarm, like, on the door, so it should cover, like, this 20-foot or 10 by 10.
Are you doing it here, or are you trying to cast it through the wall?
Can I cast it, like, centered on the door, so it's like that?
It actually says choose a door, a window, or an area within range that's no larger than a 20-foot cube. So you can cast it on the door itself.
Okay, on the door. Anything passing through the door should ping my alarm.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, I did my inspirational act for the day. I do feel like we would be in a worse situation if I hadn't jumped in and done that.
Thank you very much.
Pantog is 5 HP. He would die.
Oh God, yeah, no.
Like die.
Oh no.
Wait.
Not good.
Picture Pippin, and Mary when they're like, "Oh, it's got a cave troll." It's like, "Oh, well, yeah, this isn't going to go good."
Okay, so we're going to go back up, and we're going to approach the basement from the doorway that we saw. I mean, the staircase that we saw.
All right, one moment.
Poor Jake. He's like, God, after I went to all that effort, now I got to get out the other board.
I had to redo the frickin' coverings to include you guys entering from this direction. And now, because I had to cover up the other entrance, now I have to go try and find where it is and fumble with it and hope that I click it right, which is why excuse me. Which is why I'm hiding it, so that if I accidentally uncover the wrong thing, I can fix it.
I love everyone's reaction to what you have +5 to deception. Well, yeah.
All right, quick Control Z.
No.
Ah, fuck. Move my
You
camera.
ever find yourself trying to do that in real life, and then you're like, "Oh yeah, it doesn't."
Yes. Uh-oh. Damn it.
I feel like everybody should get like once per year where they could say Control Z and everybody has to ignore what just happened. Whatever it is they did, everybody can go back and ignore it. I should just be able to go, Control Z, this is my Control Z for the year.
Oh wow.
Oh, you haven't listened to the new Stabbing Westward album, have you?
No, I haven't.
He has a song called Control Z, and it's exactly what you think it is. I mean, it's Chris Hall. It's not really new material. By the way, Chasing Ghosts, their new album, very good. I mean, I'd have a hard time putting it up against their first 3 albums because they're also fantastic. But if you want more Stabbing Westward, it is some solid Stabbing Westward.
Yeah, I need to listen.
The Dreaming was okay, but this is definitely Stabbing Westward. It's not like, oh, there's 2 songs that sound like old Stabbing Westward. Like, it sounds like, Darkest Days 2, but I don't want to build it up. So it's not like Terminator 2. It's more like, what's a sequel that's like passable, but could never come close to the original?
Matrix 2?
Yeah, it's Matrix 2.
Matrix?
No, Back to the Future 2 was fucking amazing.
Yeah, Back to the Future 2 was awesome. It was way better than the first.
Deanna does not like Back to the Future 2. The Trump guy! He's definitely Trump. I'm not having this argument right now.
Oh man, all right.
You know which one sucks? Is the cowboy one.
That was the worst.
Oh
No, the third one was so awesome.
It was awesome. Okay,
They're just
look, I
like,
have a soft spot for cowboys nowadays. So
Jake's
I mean-
like, can we just please proceed? We've accomplished nothing.
Okay,
If
the
it was-
cowboy one is okay. The cowboy one's good, but
no.
it's okay.
If it was a standalone movie, it's not terrible as a movie, but it just feels so convoluted. It's like, hey, I've been screwing around with time again, and now I'm my own grandpa, or whatever the hell he did in the Western days.
That's
None of
two.
it- None of it had anything to do with the like original movie plot. It was just like, what other hijinks can we have him get up to? First one was good. Second one was like,
Let's go. The third one is let's go back to cowboy days.
yeah,
I like
exactly.
cowboy
I
boys.
like the third one. I really did like the third one.
I like
If the third one was the
the
first
idea.
one, it would have been fine.
I like the idea of being a genius scientist in cowboy days and being
Yeah.
able to like basically be a god. Like it's cool. It's an okay movie. I would say it goes 2, 1, 3. Fight me. Oh,
See.
just Deanna's gonna divorce me for saying that.
Oh.
See, I think each one was better than the previous one.
Deanna says
That's my
one.
opinion.
Deanna says 1, 3, 2.
So then I'm 3, 2, 1.
I would say 1, 2, 3. They get progressively worse.
This is now a Back to the Future discussion YouTube channel.
Okay, very lovely.
75 podcasts later.
Chasing
commercial break
Ghosts.
over.
Chasing Ghosts is good. You should listen to Chasing Ghosts. Everyone,
I
listen
need
to
to.
the new Stabbing Westward, Chasing Ghosts, available on Spotify near
This-
you.
This is the middle part of the YouTube video where they do the advertising that everyone skips over to. It's like timestamps so you can skip over it.
I'd play a sample from Chasing Ghosts, but then I would get demonetized.
Well, I mean,
Ironic.
Money off of
he has released all of his music for free to fuck over the record company before.
Yeah, but he won't put his fourth album on anything because he's totally disowned it, which I get. But I mean, it's got
This
some.
isn't his fourth album.
No, I'm saying the fourth album, the self-titled one.
Okay, yeah, I was like, yeah, because this would be his fifth.
album is really good, but she won't put it on anything.
He literally didn't even make that album like he did, but the record producer was like, we're going to make you a pop band, so write the songs that I tell you, and then just Stabbing Westward it up. And he was like, okay, and that's basically why they broke up, is because they're like, okay, you know what, if we can't even make the music we want to make anymore, then this sucks. Which really explains the fourth album. But I like the fourth
Yeah, it
album.
does.
But it
I
explains
did too.
it.
It was nice, but it was nice. It wasn't Darkest Days, you know.
Now it's a Stabbing Westward review channel.
So Pantok spends 10 minutes casting an alarm on the door as the rest of the party tries to rethink through the plan, and you decided to go down the other staircase. Was that correct?
Yep.
Ironically enough, the spell to cast alarm was mostly just talking about Back to the Future and stuff.
Yeah, that's the 11. Yeah, we spent 11 real life minutes.
I was going to say the alarm took shorter, was shorter to cast.
We're playing Gygaxian real life time frames.
So
Oh, God.
please arrange your characters as you would like, with the furthest ahead character on the very top landing of the stairs.
Obviously, I've done something wrong with my character too because she falls over a lot,
Beats.
but I'll figure that out too.
Yeah, actual models have.
SMH.
It probably has to do with the world origin point. I probably have it
Oh,
like
probably that.
Is that your new model?
probably something you're supposed to do with it. Yes.
Oh, it looks cool. I'm zooming in on it. I see a big red hand.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, it's coming along.
Nice bazongas.
Yeah, that's what everybody's saying.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, I grew them myself.
You drew them yourself.
Are you guys using the same thing where you're 25 feet behind again, or what are you doing?
Yes.
25 feet behind, yes.
Yep, same formation.
I am definitely a lot of feet behind.
Pantek has a lit torch.
I take a faux sip from my not actual alcoholic, but prestidigitation beer and minor illusion and all that stuff beer, and I'm like, yep.
Kara begins to descend the staircase into darkness, and as you pass down the first 10 feet of the staircase is. I'm not bringing the other map back in, but like the first 10 feet is what you can see on that map, and you descend downwards, and it's starting to get kind of that same musty dankness that you sense.
Ew.
Please don't move your token.
Okay, he's my bad.
You sense that same musty darkness. Oh, sorry. I mean, no, that's normally fine when you're exploring, but just not when I'm in the middle of describing something.
Yes, I got you.
That same feeling of moistness, as you feel like you're descending into the earth itself, and in fact, the walls are covered in a layer of moisture and moss. Let's see. Where is a 10-foot wide stone stairway? This is the actual written description. A 10-foot wide stone stairway descends into the dungeons below the ruined moat house. The air is thick with humidity and the walls glisten with moisture. A faint stench of organic rotting tingles your nostrils and back of your throat, but nowhere near what was in that room.
It's still good.
And make a perception check as you begin to step down the staircase.
Gotcha. Okay, that is a 19.
All right. And so you begin to step down the staircase.
Step.
And how are you proceeding down the staircase?
Quietly and carefully, making
so
sure to watch my step, make sure I don't step on anything that looks strange.
Okay. So make a stealth check also if you're trying to descend quietly.
Yes.
The previous area I didn't have you stealth at all because once you open the door, there you can't stealth and open the door.
Yeah, I get that. 23 stealth.
23. Okay. So as you descend and as you start to get closer to the bottom of the staircase, you smell a smelly smell that smells smelly. No, it smells almost acidic in your nostrils. It kind of hits your nose and it smells like a bottle of vinegar has been opened, but it's just for a second and it's like really strong and then it goes away. And you kind of take a moment to look around and you notice at the bottom of the stairs, kind of draped across the bottom, is some kind of... What?
It's Mori from Mori. She fell down the stairs.
Who? What?
You don't... Okay, there's this funny indie game called Amori, and spoiler alert, main protagonist's sister got pushed down the stairs by main protagonist, and it caused lifelong trauma.
Oh, yeah. I hope no one's behind you. But yeah, so you smell this acid, and you look up at the top of this kind of like there's like a board that goes across it, like a thick board. But then right on the other side of the board, you kind of see where the wood is kind of decayed, and you see this almost dripping, but not quite, amorphous ooze, and you can't see what color it is because it's dark, and you have dark vision, which sees in black and white. But it's some sort of a brightly colored ooze that's threatening to drip from this alcove above the staircase.
Is it like from this step?
Yeah, I'll draw it real quick.
Okay. I was wondering if it was possible to just leap over the ooze.
You think that if you very quickly and carefully step past that square, you might be able to avoid any risk.
I would like to just hop over.
All right. Make a dexterity check.
Okay, gotcha. Come on. I believe in you, dice.
Really?
Oh yeah. Okay.
All right. 17.
21 actually. Yeah.
Actually, it's 21 because of my modifier.
All right, you leap forward, and as you hop across very quickly and deftly, as soon as your tail, kobolds have tails, right?
Some kobolds have tails. Depends on what.
Do you want
I hope
me
she roll. I hope you roll as well, trying to jump back across when you find yourself face to face with that ogre again. And he's like, "Hey!"
Yeah, I didn't bother removing this thing because you guys have spatial awareness, and I mean, it's not like it's a Klein bottle. You can kind of assume where it was based on the shape of the thing. So,
Now that's a reference.
you leap across, and just as you leap across, your tail clears the gap, and a blob of slime drips down and singes as it hits the ground. And the ground is now crackling with smoke as it burns and dissolves into the flagstone staircase. There does seem still to be slime, although about half as much now.
Okay.
And when you get here, I can reveal some for you.
Yes. Oh. Are these like pillars? I'm pretty sure they're pillars.
Oh yes.
right?
Let me describe this room.
Yep.
1 second. There's got to be a room description. Where's the room description? Okay, I didn't actually. For most of these rooms, I actually wrote down the full room description, but I guess I didn't. So let me look it up real quick.
All right, gotcha.
Oh, there's not a room description, so let me describe it to you.
Okay.
At the bottom of the staircase, it opens up into kind of a big room that's an oddly shaped room. There's a door over here. There are piles of junk, looks like broken barrels, torn sacks, shattered weapon racks.
Oh man, that sucks. Torn sacks. I
Torn
hate
sacks.
that.
Yeah, I knew you'd say something. There's broken barrels
I've
over
been
here.
trying so hard. You're talking about the glistening, musty, dank, and I'm just over here with my mute on.
So yes, these are pillars that are kind of holding up the roof. The walls and the roof are made of like almost compacted earth, kind of like a peat type of substance mixed with hair, like not hair, straw and clay and things like that. And these hold up the roof, these pillars. It looks like the room continues over in this direction. There's a door here and a pile of rubble just massed up against this wall. It looks like this is the remains of what used to be sort of like an armory or a supply room.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, my party's still up there, correct?
Yep, 25 feet behind you. So they are just approaching the top of the staircase.
When they're up there, I not shout, but say to where they can hear me, "Hey guys, watch out! There's very dangerous acidic ooze at the bottom of the staircase. I leaped over it, and I'm fine, but you guys should heed caution."
Justina says, "Oh, shouldn't be a problem. I've dealt with disgusting. Oh, never mind. Never mind." Justina goes, "All right, guys. I think one at a time. We should be able to jump over this, no problem. I'll go first." And Justina attempts to leap over the ooze.
All right, dexterity check.
And yes, you definitely have dealt with that before. I met your ex.
Man, there was some ooze. Oh, there's my roll. 16. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, but she's gonna guidance herself. And yeah, I know it's only if I fail. Whatever, I'm rolling them together.
Mid leap, she's like, "Oh, guidance."
You leap over the ooze.
That's not my roll. That's not my roll. That's not my roll. I was cheating.
You're past the ooze.
Okay.
You don't need to roll unless the DM asks you to.
Okay.
You already rolled.
That was.
Wait, that was. Oh, you didn't roll that. I'm
no.
sorry.
No, I moved the die and it slightly jostled to a 16. So then I was fucking with you and I was like, "Oh, I got a 16."
Okay. Yes. Yes. You jumped past the slime. I'm sorry. I misunderstood what was happening. I was like, "Don't need to roll a guidance."
Jeez, pay attention.
Yes, you are past the slime. Nothing came down.
If
and
I
dripped on
really
you.
wanted to cheat, apparently it would not be that hard. But that ruins all of the fun in a game like this. I do not want to cheat.
Exactly. And that's why he doesn't have to worry about it, because we're all the same type. We're not sitting here trying to make sure that our character always does the absolute best and gets the biggest hits and all that shit. We enjoy the randomness of throwing nets on each other and falling down.
Yeah, if it's an electronic game like EverQuest and there's an exploit, I'm going to exploit the hell out of that
Heck yeah.
bitch. But in D&D, the whole point is, being honest. Elmo can go next.
Elmo says, I'm not exactly the most nimble. I'm gonna stay back and let you guys go ahead and go first.
Yeah, I'm kind of feeling glad that he's not actually getting paid for this first time.
Okay, do you think you could maybe toss Joban over? Because I don't think Earth Elementals are great at jumping.
I mean, if you want him to, he can try.
There's a way he's bitching about not enough light and ew, icky.
Can Joban jump?
I mean, there's nothing on the ground. It's just that there's ooze on the ceiling that's threatening to drip on you.
Oh, okay. So we're not jumping over it. We're trying to get underneath it without getting hit. Okay, now the dexterity check makes more sense. Okay, well then I'm just gonna tell Joban to YOLO it.
Okay, he goes Joban and goes trump and trumps as fast as his little legs can carry him, and he passes by.
Okay, Pantok will go next.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
No guidance, so that guidance does not count. 7+. I've actually got a decent dexterity.
Justina can guidance someone. If she's standing right here, she's within 10 feet.
Fine, he got a 10+. The 20 doesn't count. 10 plus 2, 12 total.
Okay. Pantok leaps over, and 1 second. He leaps over, and no ooze falls on him. He is safe on the other side.
He has 5 HP.
Okay. Toddy's turn.
Sure.
Go, Toddy.
Toddy's going to go through.
All right, make a dex check.
Nine.
All right, you leap underneath the ooze, and nothing drips on top of you.
Whoa.
Elmo goes,
Yay.
all right, I mean, it seems to be safe enough, and he covers his head with his shield, and
Don't bleed all over our chainmail.
he leaps forward. Oh, fuck.
Goodbye, NPC.
No. Rip.
He leaps forward across the ooze, and just as he enters its square, he trips on a step and stumbles and falls and catches himself on the wall, but he lingers too long as the ooze drips on top of him. And 1 second.
Oh, now we get to find out what happened. Oh, and it turns him, his eyes turn bloodshot and crazed, and tentacles grow, and now he's the BBEG.
Or I'm waiting for his head to just enlarge.
Lord.
So the slime hits his shield,
Convenient DMPC.
but the shield isn't enough to stop it, as it oozes down the sides of the shield and drips onto his shoulders and leaks down onto his head, and he starts screaming as the acid singes and you smell the burning flesh as it hits his skin.
Ooh.
And he's gonna take some damage.
No.
Next time, jump with a good berry in your teeth.
Pantok mutters to himself, better him than me.
Oh my god, you did not just say that.
Poor Elmo.
No, he muttered it. I don't want him to die, but if it was between him and Pantok.
Yeah.
All right. As he tosses his shield to the ground, where it sizzles with the acidic ooze on it. He didn't have his battle axe out. He was just holding his shield above his head. He pulls out a dagger from his girdle and begins using it to scrape the burning flesh and acid from his skin, and it's all removed on the ground, and he flicks it off with the dagger, and you can see that his skin and his armor are singed pretty badly from that acid, and he goes, you guys made it look so easy.
Are you okay, man?
No, not really. It kind of burned a lot, but I'll be fine.
On a scale of
That's
1
what
to
she
100%, on a scale of 1 to 100%, how much do you think it burned?
He says, I'd probably say it was like a 75.
Jesus.
Wait,
It hurt a
so what-
lot. You see, like, his skin is like, it's like right after you get burned, like you splash boiling water or oil on yourself. You're like, oh, that's not that bad. And it's like just a bright red, but you can see that it's very slowly beginning to get worse.
Oh dear.
Not like damage over time, just like the after effects. He's like,
What's his
does my face look okay?
max HP?
I'm not telling you.
On a scale of 1 to
I'm
your
not
max
telling you.
HP, how
On a
healthy
scale
do
of
you
you're not
feel?
privy to that information.
I got about as close as we're gonna get to that.
You can tell each
Yeah.
other your own HPs. I'm not telling you an NPC's HP. That'd be like me telling you the enemy's HP.
That's true. That's true.
He is the enemy. We've
Yeah.
figured out the secret.
Ah!
He is the BBG.
Oh no. Well,
But other than that, everything else seems fine. He took some damage, and the ooze is now has now dripped from the ceiling, and all that's left of it is a slightly acidic alcove above.
How many good berries does everyone have?
let me see.
Pantok has 2. Justina has 1.
I think Elmo has one.
I'd have more if it didn't make such good trail mix.
Like halflings with limbus bread.
Oh my
I have 2 good berries.
Stop dipping the limbus in cheese dip.
Got any more of that limbus bread? What do you mean, more of it? That one leaf was supposed to last you the entire adventure. Yeah, I went through it last night. I had the munchies.
If you guys watch Trailer Park Boys, I could say no one wants to admit that they ate 9 cans of ravioli. I mean, you know, the first one didn't count, and then 2 and 3 just went down pretty easy. And next thing you know, I'm on like number 7, and might as well finish them all.
Yes, I have watched Trailer Park Boys. I just don't remember that part.
He passed out on the hash driveway.
So I guess
Oh yeah.
you all successfully passed the slime, and you are now in this room.
Successfully with air quotes.
I mean, you're past it. Everyone's alive. That's success.
That's
You may
true.
proceed with your exploration.
Okay. Well, it looks like we got a room situation going on here, so I think we can probably explore around a little bit. What do you think, Kara?
Yeah, we should probably search those chests and
I-
barrels over there.
Yeah, I was gonna go take a look at those after you guys were done. And I was talking about like the rubbled ones. But
All right. Well, you guys can explore those things. That's fine. Pantok will peek around this corner here.
All right. So Kara's searching this rubble. Pantok's peeking around the corner. And was that all for now?
I want to check and actually search the like chests and barrels and stuff over there. Really thoroughly search them.
You see behind the staircase as you walk around, you and Kara both, and you see that this is just kind of a loop around, but you couldn't see it from where you were, so I had to keep it hidden.
Could have been an ogre.
Let's see. Yeah, exactly. So Kara and Toddy, give me 1 second. Make perception checks, both of you, while I resolve Pantok's.
gotcha. Okay, natural one. Let's go.
Rip.
I'll trip on my ass and my ass cheeks hurt now.
Pantok says, "I'm in there."
And not in the good way.
What was Toddy's result?
17.
All right. So Toddy, you are digging through these empty bags and barrels. It seems like they're completely smashed and devoid of anything useful, completely hollow and empty, like me.
Oh, you beat me to it, you
I
bastard.
knew one of you was going to say it, so I had to say it. And yeah, nothing of interest over there. Kara, what was your total?
Well, it doesn't matter. I got a 1.
Yeah, it matters. What's your total? I don't know what your modifier
There's no
is.
natural fares on ability checks.
Yeah.
4.
Well,
All right.
that's a
So
fail.
you really just can't see anything because you're so short. You're like trying to peek up over the rubble and you're like trying to dig through it. There's like a bunch of rocks and stuff, but there's not really anything you don't see anything in there. That doesn't mean there's not anything in there, but there is a lot of rubble. I'll just say that. You're certainly investigating this rubble and there's quite a lot of rubble. So you're fairly certain that you have not gotten a good look at everything that could be in there. And Pantok, while that's going on, this 20-foot wide hall extends from north to south. The ceiling, 20 feet overhead, is supported by 3 equidistant smooth stone pillars centered into the hall. Along the west wall are 5 sets of rotting wooden cell doors, each sporting a window covered with bars. So one of those little like cell windows at the top. Along the east wall is an archway leading to another chamber.
So did you guys find anything back there?
No.
No.
I can't reach. I know I must have not been tall enough, but I can't reach. Could somebody come give me a hand?
Fine. Pantok walks over to inspect the rubble
Thank you.
All right, make a perception check.
with guidance.
God, I wish I
Yep.
still wasn't sick.
Come on, man. Perception?
Mhm.
I
8.
think that means it didn't matter.
I have a +4. 8.
Pantok, you're pretty sure there's nothing over here, but there's a lot of rubble.
He says, "Well, I'm not digging all this rubble up, but I don't see anything. I don't think there's anything here."
Maybe we should have Chip check.
Justina can
Oh,
help
that's what I'm-
Toddy with the barrel, search the barrels.
Chip is what I'm calling Elmo because he just lost a chip off his shoulder.
Ugh.
I can come look if you want to help me.
Toddy got a 17 searching those barrels.
Oh, so Toddy says that she's pretty sure that she searched it well. So Justina's like, okay. Well, there's a door here, or we could head down the hall.
I could come search the rubble to help.
Go for it.
If that's okay with the DM.
You guys can do whatever you want.
All right, I want to dig through the rubble just to double check because it's a lot of rubble.
It is a lot of rubble. Make a perception check.
Do I have whatchamacallit?
What?
Guidance?
I don't know. Is Justina casting it?
Sure.
So I have a 16 plus a 1d4.
1d4?
So 19.
So you're kind of surprised how your allies missed it, since it's glaringly obvious to you. But behind the pile of junk and rocks and rubble are 2 stout wooden doors that appear to be reinforced with thick iron bands.
Whoa.
They seem that they have been clearly restored, oiled, and also are locked. But the rubble blocks the way to get through to them and would take some time to clear.
I do the you know the guy who does the when people come up with stupid hacks and he points out the regular way to do it and he like kind of points his hands down and makes a look and then points it the right way. I do that at the door. Like and then I go doors.
Ooh, you found more secret doors? I love secret doors.
I don't know if they were very secret, but yes, I found some doors.
What do you guys think? We got the secret doors, we got the obvious door, we got the hallway. We've also got some prison cells, but I think that's going to be like a whole thing. Which I would be fine if you want to do the prison cells next.
We'll be wrapping up soon, probably. So you guys said you wanted to end early-ish, or I mean, however long you guys want to go is fine. But I'm just letting you know we can. If something happens where like suddenly we're going to be in a long thing, we can end. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Doesn't matter to me. I don't care what we search.
I mean, 10 in the next 15 minutes ish is fine, which we should be able to proceed searching. No reason to stop quite yet.
Yep.
What do you guys think? We already did a secret door, so we could just do the regular door. And plus, our meta knowledge is that there's something between this room and the other room. So, but I mean, they might not connect at all. Then there's also this hallway.
Or it might just be the ogre sitting in the other part of the room over here.
Well, there's
He's
a
like,
door there.
hey.
Oh, well.
But he can walk around, yeah. Let's see. Pantok wants to do this door, and Justina suggests the hallway. The other options are the jail cells and the secret door.
Hallway. I don't like secret doors after door.
Fair enough.
Kara scrambles to Justina's side and goes, hallway?
Get over here, Joban. Joban McCrary. You're in this fellowship, Joban McCrary. Was he an elder?
Yes.
Committee meeting.
What's Toddy doing?
Well, I was getting my pills out, but I'm coming along with them. Sorry. Since we're going to be wrapping up in the nearest future, it's time for me to take my healthy sleep meds. Otherwise, I don't sleep.
Did you take trazodone?
When I was like 16,
Hey,
I have upgraded many times since then.
Do you recall the highest dose of trazodone that you ever took?
I don't know for sure the number 90 milligrams sticking out my head, but I could be way off.
Okay, so my pills are 50 milligrams, which I guess is kind of a starter dose. At first, the doctor said to take half of one, and then I gave him a little detail about why I'm having trouble sleeping, and then he goes, you can take a whole one. So that's 50 milligrams. So that lady we talk about, Hannah, the one with the smell and the trashed out apartment and all that stuff.
Yeah, I know Hannah.
So Deanna commented to her on Facebook and was like, have you tried trazodone? Because that's working really well for us. Which it's actually an antidepressant, so besides helping me sleep, it's actually making me feel better over time, so that's pretty cool. So she asked her, and she goes, yeah, but I had to stop taking it because I got up to 300 milligrams and it wasn't helping. 300 milligrams, so that's 6 times what I'm taking.
Oh my
God. Yeah, I don't know if 90 is what I was taking or not. I remember I took 3 pills. So
that seems reasonable. And if it was 3 that are the size of mine, then that would be like 150, which seems pretty high to me. And she's doing double that. Now she's on other stuff.
And that's if I'm remembering correctly. And I could be way off. I mean, this was like a really long time ago.
She lays in bed sleeping 16 hours a day. I bet it is hard to get to sleep.
Yeah.
When you literally do nothing, but you sleep 16 hours and then you watch TV for a little bit, and then it's like, I'm having trouble sleeping.
Damn, I wonder why.
But anyways.
Hallway time.
Yeah, I'm following behind.
Okay, go ahead, Kara. You can peek. Peek.
Kara peeks. Peeking.
1 moment.
I mostly just take a muscle relaxer to sleep. It worked better for me than pretty much anything else I've ever taken to help me sleep.
I'm actually surprised at how well trazodone works. It doesn't it's not a sleeping pill, and it's safe to take continuously because it's really just antidepressant, but about an hour after I take it, I just feel like I can crash, whereas it was taking me an hour to get to sleep before that.
Most that it did for me, really, was just gave me a lot of dry mouth. A lot of dry mouth.
My mouth's been kind of dry, but my previous medication did that as well, so I'm kind of used to it.
Yeah, not exactly a side effect.
Trazodone probably gave me dry mouth the worst out of everything I've ever been on. That's the thing I remember about it most.
I do not have that. I don't have any major side effects from it.
Yeah, no, this was like I had to walk around, with like my cup of alcohol that I sipped on, but it was just water. Trying to keep my mouth hydrated.
What do you
Alright,
see? What do you
so-
see, Kara?
As Kara approaches the archway, he peeks in and he kind of sees he sees another pillar and some odd tables and implements.
Is that a chain
But-
chomp?
But before
Hmm.
he gets a chance to enter the room or do anything further,
But before that happens,
2 rotting humanoids
Ah!
slump forth from behind this pillar and begin to lurch towards you. Roll initiative.
let's zap them. Let's zap them. We can do this. We can do this.
Oh shit, she had colon cancer. Oh, that's hardcore.
Oh, yay, Grandpa died from what?
She's talking about Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, but she was a high-level Scientologist. I thought high-level Scientologists didn't get.
She's
Can I
not
roll
really.
initiative again?
I didn't see what you rolled.
15.
Good, then I'm rolling again. I don't want fucking 21.
Justine has 19 with guidance. Yeah, I didn't want to trash Kirstie Alley because I couldn't remember if she was psycho Scientologist or if she had gotten out and was against it like Leah Remini. But apparently she was a Scientologist, so I don't care that she died. And that probably sounds really fucked up, and I might get my channel banned for that. But I don't care. I don't care when most people die, so I don't really feel like it's bigotry.
Yeah. Has everyone placed themselves on the initiative?
Yes, Pantok got a 9. Yeah, 9.
Okay. Then if everyone is placed, we can begin. It'll be Toddy and Jessina before the zombies.
Okay. Do you want to go first, Toddy, or you want Jessina to blast him?
Gee, I wonder. Please go for it.
What can I tell about these zombies by looking at them?
Make a religion check.
Awesome. So that's going to be a +3. I am proficient. Can I guidance myself?
As a reaction, if you fail the check.
Reaction. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. God. 12. That's not terrible.
12's enough. They look like zombies. They look like regular run-of-the-mill zombies. Slow moving, but very resilient and difficult to kill.
I don't think I need to burn my guiding bolts. I have 2 guiding bolts just ready to blast, spell slot free. I don't think I need to mess with those. So, what's Jessina got? God, she's a bow. Frostbite, that's a con save. Resilient, I think their con is kind of okay. What do you think, Toddy? What are you planning on doing?
Me?
Yeah. My cantrips are not super strong on Jessina.
I mean, my cantrips aren't super strong either. I could end up blasting them with my caustic brew, but I feel like that's probably overkill. I'm
I'd say
probably
stick
just
to
gonna
cantrips.
ding dong them. What'd you
Okay.
say?
Okay, so Frostbite or Thorn Whip. I don't want to pull them closer, so Jessina is going to cast Frostbite on that zombie.
All right. And what is that?
It's a spell.
Yep. What do I do? Who rolls? What are we rolling?
Thought you had everything memorized. No, I'm kidding. I was Googling it. Okay, so that's a 14 con save. 14 con save, and it's a range of 60. Yeah, it should be good.
All right. The zombie fails his con save.
Oh, good. Okay, so this is going to boost up your Toll of the Dead, so it's a 1d6 damage. So it's going to be 3 frost damage, and it has disadvantage on its next weapon attack roll.
And that was the one on the left, right?
Yep,
This
that
one?
That one.
3 frost damage.
3 frost damage. Or cold damage.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm going to toll the dead that one. 14 was dead.
You could have told the dead on it already because it's a zombie.
Oh, that's a
Not really.
thing. Wait, no, really?
No.
Oh.
I mean, you could
E.T.
have
from
told
home.
dead. It just a joke.
Can we make Toll the Dead
Zo-
automatically do the max damage on undeads? Because
No.
it's called Toll the
It
Dead.
should, yeah, the dead. Yeah, sorry, it's not told the undead. But yeah, make the check. Or, but sorry, what do I do?
14 wisdom save.
That's going to be a success, even with whatever modifier it has. Sorry.
How is it
Most.
such a wise zombie? Is it was it like a druid in its former life, an old wizened druid? And it was like, I hear the phone dinging, but me no answer.
It's humming Christmas music in its head, and so it doesn't really notice you you doing the spell.
It's humming Christmas music. Killing it will be a mercy to it.
Yeah, yes, please kill me.
I was a Best Buy worker before it died.
Mega
But it is the zombie's turn,
Republican.
and they will move forward.
I think we're good on distance. It'll have to dash. I think.
Actually, this one didn't have to dash to get to Kara.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's right.
The other one is going to dash, but the first one will dash towards Kara.
Hey, I already
we'll
saved
move
Kara
forward.
once in the last 10 minutes.
What's your hit points, Kara?
Actually, that was like 15
Max,
minutes
I'm
ago.
fine.
Does a 9 hit you?
9 does not hit me.
All right. The first Zambi charges up to you and tries to slam its body into you with its full force, and it misses you as you deftly dodge beneath it. And this one shuffles forward as fast as it can, dragging one of its feet behind it that isn't quite working, and it lurches forward but isn't able to make an attack this round. And that will bring us to Kara, Pantok, and Elmo.
Pantok says, I'm going to punch it in the dick.
Roll
Good
to
luck,
dick punch.
Firebolt on the one
You
attacking
can't
Kara.
declare your attacks.
19 to hit
That hits.
against that one. And I think that's a D10.
Firebolt, yeah.
I'm looking it up anyway. 1D10. Oh, I love that cantrip. 10, 10,
Pretty good
10.
one.
Except I actually hate D10s. They're like my least favorite because they're not a proper polygon.
Yeah. It's so nice rolling a 0, though, and just seeing that big number.
4, no big number.
All right, marked.
4 fire damage on that dude.
All right. And
Pantok's moving back. Fuck this. Pantok's moving back. He's got 5 hit points. I'm not going to get zombie 8. He backs up.
It's
to there.
funny, until you looked at your actual HP, you were all ready to go to combat with a fucking ogre.
Mhm.
Which is standing right behind you, duh.
Yeah, less
All
than 50% Pantok's balls shrink up inside of him, like when it's cold.
Elmo raises his axe and he's like, finally some action. And he's going to charge forward and attack this zombie. But Kara, you can go first if you want to.
I am going to stab the zombie in front of me with the rapier in
Alright.
the dick.
In the dick for massive damage.
Big damage. Okay, hold on.
That big dick damage energy.
Come on. No! That was so
Oof.
close. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it might still be high. What's your modifier? Zombies aren't very nimble.
That's a 12 to hit.
That hits.
Oh shit! Nice. Okay. Hold on. Where's my 1d8? Where's the d8? D8. Hello.
Elmo hits his for 9 damage.
Come here. Ah shit. Hold on. There's nobody that is also flanking this guy.
No, no one up there yet.
Unfortunate. So no extra damage for me. That is. Hold on. 6 damage.
Marked. All right, you pierce the zombie and it seems unfazed, as well as Elmo cleaving it with his battle axe.
Eh.
All right, and that brings us to the bottom of initiative. Is anyone else doing anything else?
Before we do anything else, I'm going to back up from the zombie a little bit.
Okay, he's going to make an opportunity attack against you.
Oh shit! That's right. That's right.
Or,
That's right. Nope. Nope. Never mind. Never mind. I forgot about that. I forgot about
or
that.
are you using your bonus action to disengage as a rogue?
Yes.
That's a thing,
Yeah.
right? Did we determine that they get disengaged?
Yes.
I'm pretty
for
sure.
action, I can use it as a bonus action to disengage,
Yep.
dodge,
Okay.
etc.
So yeah, you can totally disengage and move wherever you want.
Yep. And I choose here so the zombies don't snoop past everybody just to get after Pet.
All right. You dodge out of the way of its claws as it scrapes at the air in front of you and move backwards. And is that everyone's turn?
Think so.
All right. We're on to the second round. We're going to start with Toddy.
Look at the gymnast injury I just sent to the chat, and watch the video.
Oh God, I don't want to.
I've seen that one before.
The thumbnail tells it all, but watching it is still. I have bad knees, so it's actually really upsetting to me.
I've seen it before. I'm gonna toll the dead on that one again.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I gotta watch this
Yeah,
video.
sure.
It's
And
not.
nobody comments about my
not very
whole
long. Yeah, see, it's watching it's something else.
You don't have to have bad knees to be able to feel that one. Okay, so did you see somebody made the Star Trek Dream Team? Everybody's been filling it in with different shows.
Is that a
think
porn
I've seen that, but I
star?
didn't know it was Star Trek.
That's
That's
probably a porn
Sasha
star.
Grey from the This Is Not Star Trek porno.
Oh,
What?
a porn star from a Star Trek porno.
I'm too young to understand this. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yes, I
press
filled
X
mine
to
in with
doubt.
that.
And also, I don't like that kind of stuff.
That's okay. We were just joking about it. I just thought it was funny. Because I took what was obviously, the people in the group, they're all in a Star Trek shitposting group. They know exactly who that is and what that's from. All of them. Okay, yeah, I'm going to toll the dead on
Oops.
the one that has damage.
They both have damage. You're talking the closest one?
Yes, the one that is in danger of hitting more people. 14 wisdom save.
Okay. That is a
God,
success.
fuck your zombie. The fuck is this? Is this the old tree from the start of Zelda?
Wait, 14 wisdom save?
Yeah.
That's a failure.
Yay!
Yay! All right, where's my D12? Where's my D12? I don't even know what a D12 looks like.
Oh my god.
Shit, why can I never tell? I think
It's the
this
pentagram. It's the only pentagram. It's my favorite polygon.
Dude, fuck me.
I mean pentagon, but I'm saying pentagram.
All right, that one takes 2 psychic damage, I think that was. And
Fuck, I don't remember, but yeah.
Jessina?
Okay, Jacina's going
Yeah,
to
that's my turn.
slash the zombie that is right next to her. This one right here.
Necrotic. It's necrotic damage.
Ah!
Are zombies
What's
like?
the modifier?
I might get it.
Oh, it's necrotic? Interesting. Yeah, it still works.
Yeah, and I know that some undead are like, to that, but I don't know about zombies or not.
9 to hit.
9 does hit a zombie.
Oh, nice. Yeah, their armor class is terrible. It's because they're so slow.
Yeah.
Speed has so much to do with armor class.
If they were armored, but zombies generally aren't armored, and when you're unarmored, it's all about your speed, and yeah, they're super slow. Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's plus 3, so 4 damage. That's not terrible.
Okay.
Chop, chop, chop.
I don't like the way this zombie is looking at me with only Jopan between us.
I'm chopping at its knees. I'm trying to bend its knees backwards like the gymnast. The worst thing about that is after it happened, then you can see like it doesn't even go back into place. It's like when you take a nice fresh piece of paper and then you put a crease in it. Even when you uncrease it, it's still not going to be the same. I would rather snap my leg bone in half than bend my knees backwards. And also, I'm glad I never tried gymnastics.
You would have ended up paralyzed.
Well, there's a lot of ways I could have ended up paralyzed.
So this zombie is pretty well chopped up. He's still moving, but he's taken a lot of damage. This one's still hanging on, and he's getting ready. They're both getting ready to charge forward. This one is going to turn to Justina and bite her, since she's the one who just ran up and started chopping him.
If it succeeds, we're going to have to put Justina down.
This one's coming up to chase Kara still. But before any of that happens...
Huh? 6 more zombies drop from the ceiling.
No. 2 more zombies burst from this cell door.
Oh my god, I feel like an idiot.
One of them lunges at Elmo, the other one lunges forward at Tati.
I was just thinking, I wonder if these dice glow in the dark, and then I remembered that I was looking at a digital screen. They look like glow-in-the-dark material.
Pantok is happy that he moved back so far.
All right, versus Toddy first. That's going to be, I'm just going to call out ACs. You guys can tell me if they hit, and then I'll roll damage if I need to. Toddy, 13 to AC.
Does not hit. Oh, shit!
What? Was that a 20?
I'm so glad that was not against me.
Was that a 20? It was a 20, wasn't it?
It was a 20.
Oh, sorry, I was talking with my mic unmuted. Yeah, it was a 20 on Elmo. I'll resolve that in a second.
Oh, okay, well.
Next is Justina.
Rose dead.
No fear.
Yeah!
Come get it, zombie. Bite this.
Kara's going to be a miss.
Justina grabs her crotch and says, bite on this, zombie.
Almost like, why me?
Poor Elmo. Guy doesn't deserve this.
Elmo takes 5 bludgeoning damage from the zombie. And he does say, why me? And let me mark that real quick. No one else took any damage. All right. And now we're on to the second half. So, Kara, Pantok, Elmo.
Stab! Stab me! Stab zombie in front of me! Ah! I'm scared. Stabbing with the rapier.
All right.
No! What's that? Natural 1 is...
natural 1 on attack is an auto miss.
Oh.
What is Pantok doing?
All right. Has this one taken damage?
Yes. The bottom 2 have taken damage. The top 2 have not yet. You can, to see their HP, to see how much damage they've taken, if you right-click them, in their description has a number.
Oh.
That's how much damage they've taken.
It says 18 on this one.
Yeah, he's taking 18 damage.
This guy's taking 18 damage?
Yeah, you guys have been beating the shit out of him.
I thought zombies... Oh, shit. Okay. Well, okay. I bet he can kill it with a firebolt, so I'm going to firebolt that one.
Okay.
I think it's a +5.
Joban and Elmo don't mind getting sprayed with my caustic brew.
So 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Damage is 4 fire damage on that dude.
All right, one moment. All right, he is scorched and singed and chopped and pierced, and he's still is animated with a force of undeath.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Pantok's going to move back here. And he's going to say, Joban, crush that same one that I was blastifying. And Joban's going to attack that one.
All right.
And that's going to be 12 plus 5.
Alrighty, roll some damage.
1d6 plus 4. Bludgeoning. Yeah, 9 bludgeoning damage. Joban disfellowships you.
One moment. 9 damage, you said?
Yup, 9 bludgeoning. He holds up his fist and says, "This is committee and meeting, and you're about to get disfellowshipped."
Joban punches through the zombie's skull, and his brains go splattering against the wall, and the zombie slumps over before it snaps back up. And
No paradise
it
for
is-
you.
its body is crushed and broken and destroyed, but somehow still it moves.
Stop.
Joban looks unhappy. That's my turn. He's gonna stay here. He doesn't want no opportunity attacks.
Okay. And was that everyone?
He's 8
Oh,
hit
Elmo,
points, by the
Elmo.
way. 8 HP.
He what?
He has 8 HP left, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Eh.
Joban does, yeah. You can
Mm.
resummon him.
No, I don't have the spell memorized.
Elmo is gonna turn to the zombie that hasn't died yet, and he goes, "Why won't you die?" What is Homer? Doesn't Homer do something like that? Why
Yeah.
won't you die? And he keeps hitting it or something.
Deanna, when does Homer say, "Why won't you die"? What is that from?
Why won't you die? It's Mr.
Didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry.
What'd you do?
Isn't it when he's
I actually picked up
dead,
the
that's
zombie
his
too
mouth?
somehow.
Do you think?
Somehow.
Do you think?
He
It,
says
it was
something
right
else.
there. I was playing around with this thing over here.
No. I'm
and-
sorry. It's not "Why won't you die?" It's when he's hitting the grill. Why does life have to be so hard? He's beating the grill with the bat. Why does life have to be so hard? Or
Why
something
must
like
I fail at every attempt at necromancy?
that.
Well, I know what that's.
But yeah, so let's see. Elmo attacks it, and we roll some damage. He does hit it. He says, "Why won't you die?" And let's see. His battle axe cleaves through the zombie, and its body parts fall to the floor. And you can see that the body parts, which are still not completely crushed, attempt to reform themselves, but they get about halfway together and just clump into a pile and stop moving.
Okay, so they're
And then
killable.
he turns to the other zombie and swings his battle axe again in triumph. Sorry, you can say your revelation now.
That they are killable.
Oh yeah, of course,
Why does he get 2 attacks?
because he has an ability.
Okay, cool. I was just curious.
Oh, he's just been saving it.
Right, and he deals some damage. All right. And that will be the start of initiative, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Right. And it is Toddy's turn and Jessina's turn.
Well, Toddy really wants to caustic brew them, but she also doesn't want to piss off Elmo. So I'm going to toll the dead on this one. 14 wisdom save.
You could ask Elmo to move over one, I think. Oh, is it to... Was he last?
He was last, yeah.
Yeah, you could ask him to
No, it's
step over 5 feet, and then I think you could get him with Caustic Brew, if you want to use the spell slot.
Well, I mean, we're nearing the end of the day, so after this fight, I'd imagine we're going to be resting soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, in that case...
It's my last spell slot, is why. I don't know if it's necessary on them. I'm going to toll the dead on this one.
All right. 14 wisdom.
Yes, 14 wisdom.
Success. He rolled a natural 19. These zombies are the the creations of Stephen Hawking.
They're hawking zombies.
Are you guys thinking that after this battle that we're going to do a long rest before we continue exploring?
I figure we finish exploring like this immediate area, and then we probably would go long rest. That's what I was thinking. But I mean, I'm not very good at this stuff.
I'm just wondering, so do you think this is going to be our last battle? Because if so, Justina and Pantok can finish this really quick. I just don't want to be caught with no blasty blast, and then we fight something bad.
Yeah, actually, that's why I'm not using my last spell slot, is just in case.
What do you think, Kara?
I have a feeling that there is way more to this dungeon.
Well, yeah, there is, but are we going to go upstairs and do a long rest for the day after this battle, or are we going to keep exploring and potentially get another?
But what time is it in game? It's like 8 p.m., right?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Yeah, we're gonna probably barricade the door in a room and have a very uneasy sleep, knowing that Mr. Ogre McHansberger is in the basement below.
I mean, I've got. I mean, Pantok has basically alarmed everything up nicely, so we would be pretty safe in that room. Okay, so Jacina's gonna say, "All right, no more fucking around," and she's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on that dude right there.
All right.
And I'm not using a spell slot. I'm using one of my 2 free. Now it says true instead of a check because it's bugged and whatever. And that's going to be a +6 to attack. 18. All right, so time to clone some shit. Guiding bolt. Let me get the damage. So in addition, if it survives, the next attack roll is going to have advantage, and that's going to be 4d6. And I'm going to clone these, even though I've already got d6 somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. How do I, oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What?
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Can click and click. Okay, gonna roll them right here. And the damage is...
Oh, God.
22 Oh, yeah!
Holy shit!
That's almost max. 22 damage against that dude right there.
This one at the top.
He's about to shit himself into another century.
Yeah.
Well, your guiding bolt blasts him,
Radiant
and
damage.
a bright flash of light echoes through the room, and there's no longer a zombie there.
There's
His
a shadow.
unlife flashed before his eyes.
There's a zombie-shaped shadow on the wall.
Yep.
And dust floats down gently. And Justina blows her finger off like a gun, and there is smoke coming from it.
Holy
And
shit.
that would be because I'm casting, minor illusion to make the smoke.
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
Yes.
Justina says my turn's done.
All right. And just as your party is reveling in the amazing success of that instant one shot from full HP, the door behind Elmo bursts open, and 2 more zombies come forth and charge out.
Not shook. I got another.
Okay, now it's definitely going to be getting time if I can get them nice lined up.
Oh, there's 3
Elmo.
cells left.
Yeah, I see
All
that.
right, I'm just gonna go one at a time. So 2 are attacking Elmo. Miss. I think that's a. Let me see. 1 second.
We gave him chainmail and a shield.
That's a miss. 1
Ah,
on Jacina.
not shook.
Miss, and 1 on Kara.
Oh,
19. That'll hit.
Justina boxer dodges as it swipes towards her, and she laughs like Muhammad Ali.
It's only 1 damage, 2 damage. 1 second. Zombie.
No, she should have Neo
2 damage.
dodged, bent backwards.
2 damage for
Whoa.
Shit.
For a
All
5, that's not necessary.
The zombies swipe at your party, and only 1 collides with a slight scratch on Kara's cheek.
Yeah.
And it is now Kara, Pantok, Elmo.
Okay, I'm very pissed off that this motherfucker I didn't hit last time. I am going to get at it again with my rapier, and hopefully this time, if I hit...
Well, good news is you have advantage since Jacina's
Yes.
next to you, and if you hit, you do sneak attack.
Exactly. 15 or... Yeah, I'll take the 15. That is... 21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll damage. Don't forget the sneak attack.
What's 9 plus 10?
21.
21.
Stupid. Alright, come here. Come here, come here. I grabs both dice. Give me, come on.
Whoop.
Wait, shit. Okay.
Weren't you
only
supposed to roll? What's your sneak attack damage? Is it 1d6?
Yes, but
Aren't you supposed to be rolling a d8?
yes, that's my mistake.
Okay. So we won't count the one that rolled off the edge.
Okay. D8, D8, D8. Sorry about that. Where the fuck is it? Somewhere around here? Oh, there it is. Don't roll off the edge. Okay. 3, 6.
Ted Cruz's daughter
10
okay after police department called to senator's home.
10 damage.
Oh well.
It's
10,
almost
okay,
a good story.
Which one was it?
Oh,
which
she
zombie?
stabbed
Damn it.
herself in the arm.
Accidentally.
No,
It's
okay, Ted Cruz's daughter. Yeah, if I was oh, never mind. I'm not gonna say that on the stream.
Now, are we sure that that's what actually happened, and that's not just what Daddy told her to say?
She's 14 and she's Ted Cruz's daughter, and
either
extrapolate.
just
one
saying.
could be possible.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's
Which zombie was it?
This one.
All right, Mark. He's still standing.
Damn it!
And we got Pantok and Elmo. Elmo is going to go ahead and slice this one above him.
You can do it,
It's
Elmo.
it's been alive the longest. Oh, that was so close to
that was painful.
I think it still hit. Yeah, it still hits.
Damn
Oh, wow.
physics.
Yeah.
Damn
He
hell-ass
still does some
physics.
decent damage.
Needed that crit, especially for Elmo. He's been taking a lot of damage.
Yeah.
You'd be taking a lot more if you don't move out the way soon. No, not really. I'm
All
still
right,
saving that spell slot for the other cell doors.
Yeah. He chunked it pretty good, but it's Jessina's turn now. Or Pantok, sorry.
Okay, so what's that guy at? He's taken 18 damage. Okay, Pantok is going to expend a first level spell slot. He had 3, now he has 2 to cast Magic Missile on that one right there. So 3, right? It's 3, right? I'm looking it up.
I don't know.
Yeah, 3 glowing darts of magical force. So 3
do you roll-
darts. Huh?
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Are you doing the 1d4 or the 3d4 method?
I'm doing the rules. I'm doing the raw method.
1d4?
Yep. So I'm going to
Okay,
roll
just
1d4, and each dart deals that much damage plus 1. So
Okay.
that's going to be a minimum of 6 damage. Yeah! 3, 6, 9, plus 3, so 12 damage insta-hit against this zombie.
Nice.
Right, 12 damage.
Insta-hits feel good.
Bet they do. I don't know how they feel like, but I bet
You-
they feel good.
Your magic missile blasts the zombie before it has a chance to react, and blasts a hole straight through its head and splits it down the torso. And you can see that it's trying to reform its body, but it doesn't quite have the will, and it collapses to the ground.
Yes, and now Joban, attack the one in front of Jacina. Joban!
Go, Joban, go!
Ooh, 6 plus 11 total.
That hits.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 4 bludgeoning. 7 bludgeoning damage against that one.
All right. He takes 7 bludgeoning damage, and grasping roots burst forth from the flagstone ground and wrap around his feet, stopping him from moving.
Sweet. I'm doing a different element after this. Earth has been fun, but when he dies, I'm going to summon a different element.
Yeah, you've had him for a long time.
Yeah.
He's looking up at you with puppy dog eyes like, what?
It's okay. It's the same elemental. It's the same animating form. It's just a different body. So like a lifeless elemental comes from the plane and is animated by his life force. Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to use illusion to make him have puppy dogs.
Ah.
He's like, why you do this to me? No, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to waste my turn. Not
Make
even
a
my
puppy
turn
dog
yet.
eye action. Oh no, that's a minor illusion. Yeah, yeah, in the combat. I think that's everyone's turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we're back up to Toddy and Jessina.
20 damage on that guy, 7 on that guy,
None on that one. Good job, Elmo.
none on that one. Well, she really
Do you want
can't.
me to go first and attack that one
Yeah.
real quick? Because if I hit, it's going to kill it probably.
Yeah, why don't you go first
All
and
right.
see what happens?
All right, I'm going to toll the dead on that one. So 14 wisdom save.
All right, that's a failure.
Yes.
All right, and it's already damaged, so that's a D12. I'm probably not going to roll worth jack shit. Fuck, where'd the 12 go?
Isn't that
Where's the
Eminem's?
Pentagon? Where'd the...
Wasn't that Eminem's new band or whatever? D12.
No idea.
9.
9 damage.
One moment.
Yeah, it is
And
D12. That's literally the name of his band, D12. It was like a side project. The only one who'd get that is Deanna, and she's out of the room.
You blast the zombie's mind with necrotic, rotting energy, and as its brain melts from its ears, it tries to hold steady and keep moving on, but it gives one last fruitless swipe as it collapses to the ground.
Rip.
Ooh, melted brain stew. Mm.
And
Do you
that
want
is
a prion disease? Because that's how you get a prion disease.
yeah, do not eat the zombie brains.
I don't feel so
but
good
they're
a couple
so sweet
days
and
later.
tempting.
That was my turn.
Yep, Justina's next, and then the zombies.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, killed that guy. I can't actually do Guiding Bolt because it's melee range, and I would get disadvantage, and I don't want to do that. Gosh. No, I want to save that spell slot for Speak with Animals, so she's going to slash at this one with her scimitar. Ah, well,
Wow.
gotta miss sometime. I'm sorry, but
Yep.
Justina's been like a superstar this whole game, so she can take one auto
Yeah.
miss.
Yeah.
Yep, and no advantage or anything because you're not a kobold. You should have been a kobold.
Justina
Okay,
shakes
so
her head. Nah, I'm good being an elf.
it is the Zombooble's turns. The one in front of Justina will bite at the elemental. Sorry, slam at the elemental. What's his AC?
Sorry. 14.
All right, that will be a miss on Joban, and then the one
Nice.
next to Elmo will swipe at him. And oh god, I think that's gonna hit. No, miss. It swings at him as he raises his shield, and the zombie's claws smash against the shield. And in fact, the zombie's claws are what break, not the shield.
Ah, yeah. Justina's loving this shield. Thank you, Kara, for extracting this from the lizard belly.
Oh, that was
You said it was a waste.
that was Elmo's shield though. But yeah, still.
Oh,
Okay.
thanks.
Note to self: if I ever get locked up in a prison, I want to get locked up in this one because clearly they don't lock the doors.
Yeah, these zombies come out. One more is going to attack Elmo, and one more is going to attack Jessina.
Oh, motherfuckers!
Miss on Elmo. Miss on Jessina. All right, and we are to the second half. Kara, Pantok, Elmo.
All right. Let me see. Okay, I want to hit this one first with my rapier.
All right, you got advantage.
Yeah, I love advantage. Woo! Where's my dice? There you are. Ah! Okay, wait.
Still got to roll the advantage.
I know.
roll some high damage.
Oh yeah,
Remember
yeah,
to double
yeah.
those sneak attack dice because we're not playing D&D 1 yet.
Yep.
Was that a crit?
Uh,
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it was that die was out of frame. I didn't see it, but I see it now. 21,
Alright, wait.
27.
Okay.
2d8, 2d6
need-
plus your mod.
But come on, it looks like it would glow in the dark. I
Yeah.
mean, seriously.
I need another D8. I need all the dice to roll them at once to feel powerful. Okay. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Come on, come on, come on! Oh! Okay. That's 17 damage total.
Your rapier pierces up through its chest and into its head, and you hit it so directly that it immediately stops moving as you pull your rapier out and it slumps to the ground.
Nice. Okay, we really needed that. That's great.
And did Jessina go yet this round? I think you missed, right? That was the first attack.
Yep, natural one.
Oh, sorry. Pantok is the one in this round. I'm always getting confused. Pantok and Elmo.
Pantok. Any damage? I'm looking for damage on these guys.
I think it's just the new ones now, and we have two new ones that just showed up this round, and then the one that's been there and hasn't been hit yet.
God.
You guys are blasting them, keeping them down as they come.
Well, he's got 2 spell slots still, so I'm just gonna go ahead and magic missile that one right there.
All right.
Why am I rolling a d20? Okay, magic missile. So just Pantok says magic missile, Street Fighter style, and 2. So that's 9 damage against that one, and then Joban tries to crush it, and
Yay.
yes, and he crushes it successfully. 1d6 plus 4, so it's 9 from Pantok, and Joban gets 10 damage, so 19 total against that guy.
It is still alive, and it has burst away from the vines that were trying to wrap its feet, but it has taken a lot of damage.
Sweet.
And Elmo sees that one's taken a lot of damage, and he's going to try and finish it off with his battle axe, which he raises up and swings down. Ooh, with a 19. And that will hit, obviously.
Obviously.
1 second.
Yeah, at the risk of jinxing it, we've been doing pretty good nailing these zombies so far.
Ooh, and Elmo is too. He crushes this one with his battle axe. Its head gets lopped off, and it feels around for its head and doesn't find it, and then falls down dead. And then he tries to carry the force of one swing into another and cleave the zombie below him with a
Holy
natural 20.
shit!
All right.
Yes.
Holy
He
shit!
deserves that. Poor Elmo.
And he rolls a 2 and a 1.
All my threats of caustic brew have been motivating him to swing well.
Elmo get critical hit.
All right, 10 damage with a critical hit. That's not bad. All right, and
it's
believe
kinda
that is that it for this round?
My guys have gone.
I don't know.
I think that's it. All right, so then it's Toddy and Jessina.
Oh yeah, the zombies have gone already.
Yeah, they went earlier.
Oh, they go in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
going
18.
to toll the dead on this one then.
They got an 18 with zombie dexterity. That's ridiculous.
What?
Zombies have got an 18 initiative.
Oh yeah, they rolled a natural 20.
All right, go for it, Toddy.
Yeah, that one. Toll the dead. 14
Right.
wisdom save.
And it is damaged because Elmo has just hit it. And it does succeed the roll with a 16 or 15.
See, I feel like I was kind of going to firebolt that one, but since that missed, I really feel like I need to maximize damage. So he's going to burn his last spell slot So now he has 0 first level spell slots, and he's going to blast it with magic missile.
Wait.
It's already moving.
It's not his turn. I moved it. I can't. I fucked it up. It's Justina's turn, not Pantok's turn.
Oh. Duh. Okay, sorry. I got confused.
It's okay.
Okay, well, I'm giving him a spell slot back. 0-1. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, Justina has nothing adjacent to her, so she can totally blast her guiding bolt. So the same one, the guy that's got 10 damage, she's going to try to finish it off with guiding bolt. Guided bolt.
That's a hit. Roll damage.
All right. 4d6. No, it doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Doesn't count unless you roll all of them at once. Unless you're specifically rolling one.
Dragging it does not count. There's that 2. 15 damage. Radiant. And it has the next attack against that target has advantage.
Not as impressive as the first one, but you do see this guiding bolt hit it square in the chest, and you kind of get to see a slightly toned down version of what happened earlier. It hits its chest, and the radiant energy just blasts through its body, and you see like a crackling shape form on its body as it crumbles into pieces that hit the ground with a clunk, like they're frozen solid chunks of ice or metal or something like that, just like completely blasted and frozen from the massive radiant force. Dead.
Rip. L plus ratio. One more to go.
That's Gen Z slang. L plus ratio, like, yeah. So it's,
I don't even know that one.
exactly.
No, that one.
I do. I actually do. Well, I mean, I know L is a loss, but yeah. So like the ratio of wins to losses is in favor of losses.
Kind of ratio. And tell me if I get this wrong, Will. Ratio, and I'm like, Patrick turns his head and he's like, "Oh, I'll tell you too." It's when like you have like a post on social media and a comment on the post making fun of the post has more likes than the actual post itself.
Yep, that's 100% it. You got it.
So it's like someone posts a thing and they're like Kanye posts a thing. He's like, "I love Hitler. Hitler's done some awesome things," and it's got like 100 likes.
Okay.
And there's a comment that says something.
Goodbye to my stream.
No shit.
Hey, I was quoting Kanye. Sorry, Ye.
Yeah, but
Ye hungry.
At this point, just saying Kanye will get your stream banned.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so yeah, that one died. That was both of your turns, right?
Yeah.
Anyone guess what happens next?
zombie.
I have 2 guesses. I have 2 guesses.
Are both of those guesses a zombie? Because both guesses would be correct.
I'm guessing a zombie from each one of those deals.
These ones are unfortunately much further away.
Unfortunately.
And cannot do any attacks during this turn, but with their dash they can make it up into range. And the one remaining zombie will go ahead and swipe at Elmo, who is right there, and it will miss. And then we're on to the second half. Kara, Pantok, Elmo.
Not again! I'm gonna smack the shit out of this one again, even though it's a different zombie.
Yep, they keep coming. Advantage plus sneak attack.
Yes. Alright.
Ooh, roll again, see if you get a crit.
That would be nice. No!
Well, a 19 will still hit.
Yep. And damage.
Toddy, I feel like if you get like here, if Justina moves out of the way, you could hit all 3 of them with Caustic Brew.
Probably.
Okay. That is 8.
Also,
12.
12 marked.
Yes. Yeah.
All right, still standing.
Still hit though. All right. That's all from me.
Alrighty. That'll be Pantok, and then Elmo will go after.
Well, what about Justina and Toddy?
They went at the start.
Yeah,
Justina rolled a 1. Toddy told the dead.
Justina
No,
rolled
I did
one
not
on her.
succeed.
I thought that was the last round.
It's the same round we're still in. It was the top of the round.
The
Oh,
zombies
okay,
go
okay.
in the middle.
Yeah, that's confusing me. Okay, Pantok and Pantok's next.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna burn my last magic missile. He's got sleep, but nah,
Pretty sure sleep doesn't work on undeads.
probably not.
And that's because there's no rest for the wicked.
I'll magic missile this guy. Last magic missile.
All right.
Ah,
Ooh.
shit. 6 damage, but it's an auto hit,
Alright.
so not bad.
Yeah, no, it could mean 8 damage on a spell slot. That's not bad. Or 6 damage. That's not terrible.
It's better than 0 damage from a miss.
Exactly. All right, marked. And then Elmo will go ahead and go, swiping at those 2 zombies to his south. That's a hit. That's a hit. And let's see, damage. Wow, that's the first cocked die I've ever seen. Look at the way that landed.
Man.
It's literally a 5, exactly
It
on
says
the edge.
6 though when I hover
It
over.
does say
says
6, but that's better.
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, no argument here.
All right, he crushes this zombie, but even though it has a gaping hole in its chest, it is still alive. And then he swings his axe at the other one. And let's see. Takes some damage. Still standing. All right, he's taken his turn, and we're back to top of the initiative. Justina Tati.
Okay, Justina's going to go first and move out of the way so that you can try to get a caustic brew in here. And so she's going to move back 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to move there.
Does she get an opportunity attack, though?
And she's going to use her action to disengage before she moves. And then she's going to use her bonus action to wild shape into Starry Form Archer. And that is her turn.
Don't you also get to do an attack when you shape?
Oh, that's right. When I do it, I get to... Yes, thank you very much. I didn't have that in my little quick notes here. Yeah, so when I change Starry Form into Archer, that same bonus action, I also get my attack. So a constellation of stars appears on her body resembling that of a celestial archer, and she fires off a radiant arrow and with her spell attack. Against, doesn't matter because it's a fucking miss. And it whiffs.
What'd you roll? A 1?
1, yeah, natural 1.
Oh, fuck.
That's okay. I got my form. I was about to just lose the whole thing. Yeah, look, it could hit just those 3. There's an angle.
That's kind of up to the DM.
I mean, if this line can be in a way where it hits the squares, then it can hit them. So it would either hit Joban or Kara if you want to hit all of them. Otherwise, you could hit just these 2 and neither ally.
Let it hit Joban.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's take Joban, take a risk here.
All right, then you can move to either one of these squares. The one under, like this one or this one. Either one of those will get you an angle.
This one's fine.
Okay.
My figure still has some problems, obviously, but it's coming along.
Yeah, physics-enabled figures are not the same as these ones. These ones are basically up or down, but like my Bard and stuff like that, they have actual physics, so you can knock them down. You can't do that with these tokens. It's just because they have physics. So.
Yeah, I can fix that.
I mean, they're supposed to do that. That's how the physics tokens work in tabletop. When you do a model, they're meant to have that. It might be the center of mass is off, but they're still. It feels.
I think that's what it is.
Doesn't feel.
I think it's the center of mass. I read something about where the origin point has to be, and then I forgot to fix that. So
maybe. But okay, so you're hitting all 4 creatures, and what's the save? I'll roll a bunch of them. Or Nick, you can roll for Joban.
Yay! Joban.
I've got to look because I haven't rolled it in a while. So
yeah,
I've got to look. Give me a minute.
Oh shit! I have to actually look up. I have no idea what his save would be. That's not on my cheat sheet.
It's a deck save.
All right.
So
Oh,
that would be a
shit.
14 deck save.
14 dex.
Oh my god, he's got a +1.
I think they get a +1 dex because they also get your proficiency modifier to save, so it should be a +3.
Oh really?
It should be in the notes somewhere. That might not be. I might not have put it till higher level, but I'm pretty sure I have it on there. That's how most of those spells work. Let's see.
Okay.
Miss. Or sorry. Hit.
Did it
pass
hit
the sa-
Joban?
Yeah, you're rolling for Joban.
Okay.
The last two pass the save, but the first one doesn't. So the first one will be covered in
That's
acid.
stupid.
Yeah, they're rolling high. They like rolling high against you. It's awesome.
Fuck you. All right, well,
Not
that's
my
my
fault.
turn.
Hey, you hit one of them. You got 3 chances, and you hit at least one of them. That could have been 3 separate turns of misses.
Did Joban get hit?
Did you roll?
Yeah, I rolled my red die, which you rolled, and I forgot what the result was.
Oh,
So-
sorry, I was rolling the same one as you.
It's okay. I'll roll it again because I don't think it was a great roll, but I can't
Yeah, if
remember.
you
Yeah, I
if you
have
don't
no
remember what it
idea.
was, then you can roll it again.
Okay, so I get to add my +2 proficiency and then also his +1 deck save, so +3.
Yep. Any ability check or saving throw the servant makes you add your proficiency. So it's Dex +1 +2.
Fuck. Okay, he missed anyway.
Joe
All right.
ban, more like no ban.
The acid bursts forth as it covers Joban and this zombie in acid, which will begin melting away their skin on their next turn. Or is it your next turn?
It takes damage right
Its
away,
turn.
doesn't it?
Nope,
No,
not till the
it's
start of the turn.
first. Start of its turn, it either chooses to wipe it off and uses that as its turn, or it takes 2d4 damage.
Oh yeah, so someone could actually scrape the acid off before he starts his turn, and they could save him.
Huh.
Maybe. And his turn is Pantok's turn. So the zombies go next. This
no,
one's gonna take
but
the acid.
it takes damage at the start of its turn, so it takes damage before it starts to scrape.
Who? Yeah.
The
But
damage.
if an ally scrapes it off,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
then
Then it
they
would be
haven't
scraped
taken
off
their turn
before
yet.
its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
before
like
its
if Kara wants to scrape it off before Joban goes, then Kara can stop him from taking damage.
Let Joban take the damage.
But roll 2d4 acid for this zombie whose turn it is.
Oh, I roll it?
Yeah, to your damage, your spell.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Eight damage.
Nice. Still alive. 2 more zombies burst forth in the door.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
See, I feel like this would have been the time to use it.
Yeah, you probably should have waited till all the things were empty, but it's fine. You probably couldn't have hit all of them anyway. They're kind of spread out.
I got all my bad saves out of the way. Yeah.
The one that's covered in acid will hit Kara, and that will be 17 to hit Kara.
That's right. I used Arcane Recovery on our short rest, so I still have 1 spell slot left. I was wrong.
yeah.
I can do it again next turn.
Nice.
All right, Kara is going to take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Joban's going to be like, what the fuck?
The zombie finally connects with you, and he slams his body into you with such force that you're knocked against the wall, and the wind is knocked out of you, and you're gonna feel that in the morning. And then these
Shit.
2 are attacking Elmo.
I'm not doing
miss.
too hot here. That's not good.
Elmo says, "Yeah, you and me both," as he's fending off the zombies, but he's blocking their hits with his shield pretty well. Okay, so zombie's turn is over. It is Kara, Pantok, and Elmo's turn. I will allow Kara to scrape the acid off of Joban if you want to, but I'm assuming you don't want to. Pantok couldn't because it goes at the same time, so
No, let
You-
him take
you don't
the
want to,
damage.
okay.
See if
he might not
lives.
even die. It's fine.
He
So
has
Kara,
8 hit points, so there's a pretty good chance he's gonna live.
I'm gonna go ahead and go for Elmo first. Get him over with. He's gonna swing at those 2 zombies again, but you guys can begin your actions while I'm doing that.
Okay, Todd, you want to roll a 2d4, see how much damage Joban takes?
Bread pudding.
Yep.
And Joban's gonna attack this one. Wow!
8 damage. I rolled max damage 4 rolls in a row. What the fuck?
Joban dies.
Oh,
Sorry, Joban.
Joban. His body crumbles into earth as it becomes one with the ground.
Joban, no stand in my way next time.
There was only a 1 in 16 chance of you killing him with that. Alright. Is Pantok out of spell slots? He is. Okay, Pantok is gonna firebolt the one next to Kara.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
Okay, 6 fire damage, not bad.
6. All right.
And Pantok stays where he is. His turn is over. And he weeps for Joban.
The zombie's body alights with flame as the firebolt washes over it and singes its skin off. The smell of rotting, burning flesh fills the air, and somehow its desiccated, rotting, burning body still moves with unanimated, horrible life.
That's like me every day.
Who's next? No Joban. Elmo already went. Oh, that's it. We're back to Toddy and Justina then.
All right, Justina's gonna fuck some shit up. Oh, you want to go? Oh wait, let me see. 32. I don't know. What do you want to do, Kara? Do you want to go first? What about Toddy? What do you guys think? Oh wait, no, it's just Toddy and Justina. Okay. Okay. You want to caustic brew them and see what happens?
Sure.
No, Toddy. Wait, who is it? Yeah,
Toddy
Toddy.
and Justina, yeah.
Do you want to go
Oh,
first,
I thought
Toddy?
it was Kara. Okay, my bad. Sorry. In that case, I mean, I was going to say, I don't mind moving over here, and I can probably hit
I think you
4
can hit
of
4
them.
of them.
Well, I don't think I can hit 4 of them, but I could try.
All right, do that, and then I'll do my archery.
Sound like a plan? Is that cool? Does that look like it'll hit them all?
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
DM.
Where is it? Where's your line?
Put the token.
You have to use the line to measure it, and if you can put the line over where it'll hit their spaces, it'll hit them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like 5 to me.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, this one's dead. 4.
Yep.
All of them except for the one behind Elmo. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to caustic brew.
All right, and that's a dex save for all of them.
Yep, 14 dex save.
All right, let's see. What's their dex?
-2.
Better.
Yeah.
Knowing these ones, they're super wise, super nimble. They were like gymnast Gandalfs.
Fail, success.
Oh,
Ooh,
come
natural
on.
20 success. Hey, that could have been a crit, okay? 2 failures, 2 successes. The two,
Not bad.
Okay.
the closest one and the furthest one are covered in acid. This one was already covered in acid. You know what? It was this one that was also covered in acid. So
Aw, you're so nice.
so the one that was already covered succeeded the save and is still covered. And then just this one isn't. So let me actually mark these before I forget. And is that it?
That's my turn.
Okay, Justina is going to cast Frostbite on this one, and that is a DC 14 Constitution save.
Okay. DC 14.
Yeah.
Success.
Fuck.
Fail. Sorry.
Okay.
He successfully made the saving throw. Passed
Okay.
the savings throw.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to fire one of her archery arrows as a spell attack. 14.
That hits.
All right, that's a 1d8 plus 4. Why did I move? I have it on my thing. Yeah, 1d8 plus 4 radiant. Here's the D8. So 6 radiant damage on that guy. And Justina's going to stay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's going to move back a little bit more.
Which guy was it? Sorry.
That one. 6 radiant.
The radiant blast hits him, and before it even makes contact with his body, the light melts his body into embers.
Are they weak to radiant? Can I get a roll or something? I don't
Make
think,
a religion check.
I don't think they are, but Justina might. 13 religion.
Since you're asking about a specific thing, 13's enough. Zombies have the supernatural ability to continue clinging to life with 1 HP remaining. Getting a critical hit, dealing radiant damage, or they can make a saving throw when they take the damage, will surpass that. Otherwise, they can live infinitely.
Oh, that's why some of them seem to have so much HP. They're actually just getting lucky.
Yeah, you've been like way overkilling them, and then they're just making their saves. The higher the damage, the higher the DC. It's like a concentration save.
Okay, so we're hitting probably like low 20s is what we need, but well, good. Then this radiant archer is a good thing.
Yeah, as soon as you said radiant, I was like, wait, those are radiant? Fuck.
That saves us.
Also, you and the guiding bolt too. You're literally the cleric druid.
Yeah, Justina is so OP. I would trade 3 Pantoks for Justina.
So would we.
Yeah. She has almost double his hit points. Okay, that's my turn.
All right, then it is the zombie's turn, I believe.
Is it damage time?
Yeah, it is damage time. That'll be one. I think it's 1 roll since they're all the same turn, unless you want to do multiples. I don't care what you want to do.
I don't care. You're the DM. It's however you want to do it.
Since there's only 3, you can go ahead and do 3 separate ones.
2?
It's a good thing. But when there's more than like a bunch, then we'll do it all as one.
4.
All right.
Come on, 6.
Oh,
Nope, another 4.
one of them is actually dead, so we'll do a 2 and a 4. So this one took 2 damage, and he will roll his cling to life save, which is how much is the damage? 4. Oh, sorry, 2 was the first one. 2.
Yeah, 2 was the first one.
That is a success. So he clings to life even though he took some acid damage. And this one takes 4 damage. Okay. And now the zombies go. The doors on the left side are all burst open, basically hanging off their hinges, but it seems that no more zombies are entering the fray, which is good because these two are lurching forward to bite at the closest creatures, which will be 2 to each Elmo and Kara. Miss Elmo.
Oh shit.
Kara does a 22 hit.
Yes.
And Kara does a 4 hit. Oh god damn! 7 damage, 7 bludgeoning damage. That was the second 6 I rolled against you.
I'm down.
Are you down?
I'm biting my finger.
I got good berries. Don't worry.
No.
All right. Kara is swarmed and overwhelmed by the zombies trudging out and barreling their bodies into him. But the zombies' turns have passed for now, and it goes to Kara, Pantok, and Elmo. We'll allow Pantok and Elmo to resolve their turns. Then Kara can take a death save if you need to. Pantok?
I don't know what to do. This one is basically dead. It's just clinging to life, so I really don't want to attack it. Shit. Okay. Damn it. Okay, firebolt on this one.
All right.
Yes.
Nice. Which one was that?
The one that's basically dead.
Okay. Roll your damage.
1d10. 8 damage.
Ooh, nice.
8 fire damage.
All right, and he made a failed the check. So your fire burns through him, and the unholy life, as his body burns away, the unholiness forms like a silhouette around its body, where it's trying to animate the body, but there's nothing longer to animate, and the essence fades along with the body burning.
I feel good with that. It might have taken the damage and died on its turn, but I needed to make sure it died because that's one less attacker. And plus, these are the last zombies, so if we can just get them dead, then Justina won't have to burn her last spell. She's trying so hard to say that speak with animals for Kara. It's so ironic that Kara is the one dying because he's the one that asked her to say the slot.
I have good berries.
Yeah, but that's your turn. You got to do damage. We need your damage.
What damage? I haven't done jack shit.
Tolsum dead.
I will.
I guess.
That'll hurt.
I guess that one is my recommendation.
But it's
Well,
not my turn yet.
Elmo's swinging at the ones next to him, so he's probably going to chop them to pieces. Let me see what the damage is real quick. He hits both of them.
Sorry.
Oh, that one's low right there. He might get one.
This one falls
What?
under his mighty axe.
It had no damage on it.
What?
Oh, does it have damage?
Oh no, sorry. That one was the. Crap. Okay.
So
this
glad
one falls under his mighty axe.
I'm so glad I corrected
just
the DM.
I looked the wrong one. Oh, shit. Okay, 20. Okay, that one takes damage. I probably right-clicked the wrong one. Well, okay, that one takes damage. Is still alive. Okay. And so there are 2 now remaining. Both have taken a lot of damage, and one apparently is covered in acid. Toddy and Justina.
Okay, Justina is going to cast Frostbolt on that one. 14
All right.
Constitution save.
Constitution save coming. DC 14.
Fuck.
Roll 14 plus 3. That's a success.
All right, and then she's going to cast one of her. She's going to fire off. Use her bonus action to fire off a radiant arrow at the same one, and that's a hit.
All right, roll damage.
That's 1 + 4, 5 radiant damage.
Oh, the zombie is lit with radiant light, and the radiant damage doesn't deal any extra damage, and it clings to life with 1 hit point as the DM decides it's getting late and he doesn't want to go another round of combat, and the zombie falls because you hit it with the right type of damage, and it has 1 HP left.
Yes,
so it's dead.
and because Justina's a badass.
I rolled all of these things HPs individually. I rolled 12 sets of hit points, so I'm okay with fudging a single hit point.
Fudging 1 hit point. Justina has 0 damage on her. She has 18 full hit points. She's filing her nails in between turns.
God.
All right, 1 zombie remains. Can Toddy finish it off?
Yeah, I can certainly try. I'm going to Toll the Dead, 14 Wisdom save. Watch you roll
Right.
another nat 20 on me.
Oh, it's gonna be.
I'm got my F ready to flip it. Oh yeah!
Oh, thank God.
Roll damage! Roll
All right,
damage! Roll damage!
4 damage.
All right, it takes 4 damage and it's still standing, but as it comes around to its turn, it is covered in acid. So please roll your 2d4s.
Worst case, it's gonna get 1 attack in, so Kara should be good.
5 damage.
All right. It is still alive, unfortunately, and so it will lurch forward at the person blasting it.
Ah, you
and try to
taunted.
bludgeon
Taunt
Toddy.
successful.
I give it the finger. Oh my God, I know what I'm going to do to my next version of my mini. It's going to have one hand drinking, with the mug, and the other hand giving the bird.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
100% do it.
Please.
All right, it misses you, and it's the only thing alive, but it is a mindless zombie, and it will continue fighting until it is destroyed. So please destroy it. Oh, Kara, can you please make a death saving throw for your last turn?
Yes.
Natural one. Oh.
Go ahead and give me 2, because you have to make one this turn, too.
Oh. Don't get a 1. Don't get a 1. Don't get any ones.
Oh, yeah, a 1 and a
don't
fail
get
could insta-die.
Uh-huh.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, but it's only a 1 in 20 chance. No.
That's 2
Okay,
failures.
okay, hold on. Because that happened, I'm gonna go back to what I said before. I'll let Pantok and Elmo go before Kara has to make the death saving throw. So that was your last round one.
I don't want to reroll a character. I don't want to.
That 1 is from the last turn. So if we kill it and then rush over and feed you a good berry before your turn happens,
or do it before you kill it, that's probably a better idea.
I thought a 1 was an insta death.
No.
1 is 2 failures. 3 failures. And you die.
Okay, 1. Okay, yes.
So he is now at
a fucking zombie.
He is. If he has to roll, it's a 50-50 permadeath.
You know what? I could also just remind you. Do you have what's that thing called? Do you have a what's the thing where you can re-roll a thing?
Hero points.
Not
Lucky?
hero points. The other
Inspiration?
one. Inspiration. Do you have an inspiration? I'm pretty sure you have an inspiration. Re-roll that 1 with your inspiration, because if you re-roll the next one, you might still fail. But re-rolling a 1, you got inspiration. You've been playing the Kobold really good. I just don't give out inspiration. And hero points, you can't apply those to a natural 1. So re-roll that 1. It might not be a failure. That would have been epic, but also I don't want to kill you when there's literally ways you can avoid it. Now, if this is a 1, you're not going back. Okay, that's better.
Okay. My teeth hurt from clenching. And my asshole.
So does your butt.
Yeah.
Hey, but that also means that since that one was a 19, that means the next save would have not been a death. So you wouldn't have died either way. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's nothing.
It's all good.
Weird.
It's
but
good.
you don't have your inspiration. You used your inspiration up.
Yep.
Everyone else, go ahead and mark an inspiration on your thing, because I'm sure you all should have gotten one at some point. Also, the new D&D rules is you get one when you roll a natural 1. So everyone's rolled a natural 1. So everyone add an inspiration point. Kara's
Where
used
do we
his.
add it? I thought that's what
It's the little star in the top left. But I think are we using that for hero points?
Yeah, I just added it to my my features and traits. I just typed inspiration point.
Yeah, or you can do the number and then a star, like an asterisk, and the asterisk can indicate inspiration.
You
so
can only
it's the number of.
You can't have more than 1 inspiration, so it doesn't really matter.
So it's the number of points is your hero points, and if there's an asterisk, you have inspiration too. However you guys want to track it, that's how I would do it, though. All right, Kara survives another turn. Pantok and Elmo can go, and then Elmo and Kara will roll another death save. Elmo's gonna run up and try and smash this thing to death.
Okay, go ahead.
That's his thing. That's a hit.
In real life.
That's a lot of damage. 14. Is that enough? Let me roll a save. Yeah, he crushes the zombie, and its body is cleaved in twain and dies. And then he rushes forward to Kara. No, you go ahead. You're still in initiative. You go forward. He also does that, but you get to go before him because he just took his turn.
I was gonna say I rush forward and I shove. Whoops, not that. A good berry down her throat.
Goodberry snaps Kara's eyes open. One hit point.
Kara is trembling in fear. I thought I was a goner. Everything hurts.
Elmo says,
"Wouldn't let that happen."
Yeah, he says, "Don't worry, lad. I wouldn't let anything bad happen to you while you're under my protection."
I vote on resting. I don't want to be here right now. I feel very endangered.
Elmo says, "Yeah, I'm not doing too hot either. But look, we still haven't explored this room yet. There's a whole other room left."
No, I can't.
Oh, all right. If you're sure. Where do you think the best place to rest is?
Back up in the room where we killed the bandits.
Yeah, but it has the
Alright.
secret passage to.
Alarm! There's an alarm.
True, we do have that room very well alarmed. That's probably where we should go.
Let's go. Kara limps forward. Oh.
We can wrap up here, or you guys can describe what you want to do for like resting and stuff. But I mean, you guys are going back upstairs to rest, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, and I'm really tired in real life.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We're wrapping up. So we're talking a long rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
But we need to
Well-
make sure that room is secured, alarmed up, and we are all, yeah.
Yeah, and you'll probably have like a watch and stuff like that. So you guys can decide that. We can talk about that. Oh God, we should probably talk about that now so I can plan on. No. We'll talk about that at the start of next time.
Thank
And if I have to make any rolls, I'll make the rolls, and we'll decide what happens. So, yep, good
Okay.
game. Surprised you guys didn't die a number of different ways. I thought those zombies were going to be a lot harder, but you guys kind of just cleaving through them. The rats scared me. The rats were like a much weaker version of the zombies, and they were eating you alive. I was like, these zombies are going to murder them.
Yeah, it's all how the wind blows and the dice rolls.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
All right.
I
Well,
have
I'm
to
gonna.
go
Yep, I'm
and
gonna put your token. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's stupid. I have to go and do my Genshin Impact polls because they update every fucking not every Tuesday, but like once a month on Tuesdays.
Ah.
Tuesdays. Around when we play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh.
And every single time. And it's so annoying. But
We could
anyway.
change. We could change the day if you have a specific. Like when I used to play World of Warcraft, I would have like raid nights and stuff, and we specifically timed it around
No.
that.
It's not
Hey,
not
game stuff is over, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream because I'm gonna try to heat up some food real quick before so Deanna can eat it before she falls asleep.
Okay.
Okay. Good night, guys. I'm ending the stream, and we'll play your game next Tuesday, assuming everyone can play. Because let's just keep going. Let's finish the dungeon.
Fine with me.
Yeah, I mean we're kind of on a roll. So, all right.